You just tuned in to the Heel in the Face live wrestling show here on Spreaker.com every Wednesday night.
Hey, you forgot to mention me, the new co-host.
I was
Smooth Boy Syth, Ryan Perry. And you forgot to mention Twitter, and they can follow us at Heel in the Face.
I was just going to get...
Just shut up!
Real?
Shut up! The two of you, you argue and you make me sick. We got a show to do. It's Wednesday night. Let's get it started.
For real? We're
Somebody
trying to.
get Leonardo a rubber chicken and let the show begin.
I don't... All right, whatever. Worship the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Heel the Face Radio Show. Now, get ready to get kicked square in the balls.
And we're here another week. Hey, Ryan, what's going on, man?
Howdy. You look a lot better.
Yeah, man, I feel great, bro.
Like a lot better.
I feel a lot better. I feel good, you know?
I heard you having a little bit of a male problem, though.
We have to leave the show with that? I mean, really.
And the jabs start already.
Yeah, it does, man. It's all good.
Sean, who's so important that the show
Yeah,
just
come
started
on
that you
now,
have to be texting?
I'm turning my phone down for
Yeah,
Oh,
come on.
sure you are.
Your
I am.
secret lover
Sure
could wait a
you
minute,
are.
all right?
Hey,
how's
hey.
he doing, by the way?
I'm married.
How
Stop
is
that
he doing?
nonsense.
Yeah.
Is he doing all right?
Sure. Oh, you're married. Do you still beat your wife?
No, you got it the other way around.
You know what?
You have a T-shirt that says "She beats me."
she kicks my ass.
Okay. And this is supposed to be a family-friendly show, and we're already saying ass and making penis jokes and homosexual commentary. Okay. So
Wait, before we start anything,
No.
we are live in
Yep.
the Spreaker chat room.
Oh, yeah.
You can contact us, just like the new intro said, at Heel and Face on Twitter.
what's the phone number they can want to call in?
Oh, the fan line.
Yeah, it would be nice, Sean.
631-386-8229.
That's why you paid me the big bucks, and by
One
big
more
I
time.
mean small.
One
Well-
more time. Do it again.
You got money
on.
envy.
Come on.
631-386-8229.
Money means a
right.
lot better than
There
some
we go.
things. I know Tommy's got some other kind of envy right now.
Come on, man. No.
Oh, boy.
Wow, man. None of that.
Here we go. So, as of noon today,
Wasn't exactly noon, but
well,
okay.
shut up.
As of noon today, what?
As of noon today, the official nominations and voting began
Yep.
for the 2013 Smarkies.
Oh boy, do we have a lot of things to cover with the awards. But there's some other things we got to cover. We got
definitely.
some shows coming up.
Oh,
And I guess a very somber event occurred over the weekend.
Sad. We're going to talk about that a little later.
Yep, we'll get to that. You
Okay.
Know, and,
And I missed it, too.
yeah, you know what? It was all good.
And
we'll talk about
you know
And
what's
the
sad?
green room is bugging out at me because I was not there.
Yeah, and you know what's sad is I actually texted him that night. I was like, "Hey, you going to go to the ECPW show?" And he was just like, "No." Well, I
Well-
was just like, "Okay, I guess I'm not going to go then either." I was going to
Yeah.
travel with him, but you know, he
Yeah.
just basically said no in your face. End of that. I wanted to get some knowledge. I wanted the knowledge to be kicked into me.
So
'Cause I don't really follow ECW, so I thought it would be a good learning experience. I mean, I don't even know why I'm on a wrestling radio show anyway. I don't know anything about
he's
wrestling.
just a communications major.
Just
I
a
know, right?
communications
Yeah.
major that graduated Dowling College with a 3.9 GPA, but not bragging or
You're
anything.
good like that, bro.
I am.
I like
am.
that.
I'm amazing like
You're
that.
a stud.
I am.
You are.
I am. Stop talking about
So,
studs.
ladies and gentlemen, we got a stud in the house
Oh, yeah.
all the time.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Dan Acosta over there in the green room making this funny.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
All right, Sean. What do you want to lead tonight's
Sean, what's
broadcast
going on?
with?
What do you got written
You're
down?
awfully
over
I
there?
got a
over
bunch
there.
of stuff written down. but we're gonna go
ECPW
over that
hater.
later. I am not an ECPW hater. Stop that nonsense right now.
Stop.
Oh,
Yeah, why? Why
everybody
weren't
wants to
you
know,
there?
Sean. Why?
What's going on?
Where have you been? Were you there?
Mr. Dan Acosta was there. He was there.
I tried to get out of it. It didn't work. Damn it.
He was in the back.
Do you feel that, Sean?
That's what he
in the
said.
That is a lot of eyes
was-
staring at you
That-
right now.
That's a lot of weight.
He was working in the back, and it's not taking back.
That's right. That's his
Yes.
job. I don't want to take
No.
his job and step on his toes.
No.
Oh, well,
No, we've got
I heard
others.
there was a lot of stepping on certain body parts like faces, but more on that later.
So what do you want to talk about, Sean?
Let's talk about the awards. Why not?
That's a big category.
That
to
is.
It
open
is,
up
and we
with.
It's huge.
And we
That's
should leave
big.
the show with
I'm
it.
thinking that should be the middle of the show.
Yeah, I think so too.
Why?
Because you know why?
Why are we changing the flow?
Because you know you're going to want to break in 10 minutes.
Yeah, definitely, because you're going to want a cigarette or a Twinkie or something. Who the hell
Quickie
knows?
under the table, you know.
Yeah.
Wait,
Circle.
you guys used to be
Yeah.
on. This week we're flipping back now.
I don't think there's a set alliance that forms on this table now it's become a 3-man show.
Did I forget to mention that no white envelopes appeared on the desk?
No, they
We're
didn't
gonna
make
make it in
it.
this episode.
What are you talking about? Come on now.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's called
Is-
deflecting. Get it right.
Yeah, Tommy.
No, there's no bribe collecting, none of
Under
that
no
stuff. I already
circumstance.
told you guys it's straight up real estate, plain and simple. I know you guys are just a little
What
jealous
a liar.
and envy me on
I'm
that
not-
part. It's all right.
I'm not jealous about your flea circus.
A
I'm
liar.
not.
You know,
It's all right.
since you're feeling better this week, Tommy,
Yes, I
we
am,
can
man.
totally go real hard on you.
So you know what? I feel
Get
really
it?
good.
We go real hard on him.
Oh. But you just better watch out because 2014, I'm going to hit even harder.
Is the year of Viagra. What?
Let's ask the hall monitor. Hall monitor, any truth to this that 2014 Tommy's going to go harder? Yeah, usually history is the best indicator.
Harder than what? Tissue paper?
Do.
All right, we need to
This
move
show
on.
has
I know,
taken
this
a
is
wild turn in
bad.
the first 10
This show
minutes.
has a mind of its own.
It does. It's
So why
going
don't you guys
crazy.
talk about ECBW? Come on.
Well,
Come
all
on.
right.
That's
You
a
know
good
what?
one.
You know what?
Well, we got a bunch of people in here. Why don't we get
Embrace
Listen,
me. Embrace me.
Right now, right beside me, I got Lexa Rose,
Mm.
the ring queen. You know, she was there Saturday night. Unfortunately, you know,
Did you say unfortunately?
no, unfortunately,
Unfortunately?
Unfortunately.
That's not a word.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
In-
it's
in my-
Fortunately or
Fortunately-
unfortunately?
what the heaven is that?
Take it from the communications major.
Fortunately,
Unfortunately is not a word.
well, fortunately,
There you go.
The bingo
Fortunately.
hall
Okay.
is being closed
Unfortunately.
down.
No, unfortunately. It's
The
being
bingo hall is being closed down, and you know what? It sucks, but that was ECPW's home, Long Island Division, and right now we're in midst of looking for another location.
Okay.
So if anybody does know of a location, Farmingdale, Babylon,
Well, you ain't gonna find it in
Lindenhurst,
Babylon,
you
I'll tell that
know,
much.
well, if you find a
Being
place,
that I'm from Babylon, that ain't
you know, VFW hall, something like that, anything.
Check Hop
You
Hog.
know, yeah,
Hop Hog's got a lot of.
you know, so if anybody does, just, you know, get to us and let us know. You know, we'll check them out, give us the
Craigslist. That's
address,
how I met my
phone
last
number.
girlfriend.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Is that like the bodies in Ocean Bay Parkway
Whoa,
there?
whoa! Can we focus?
Anyways,
But you know what? Lexa Rose was there. We're going to have her come on, and she could even talk about some of the stuff that's going
We got
to
Dana
happen.
Costa, who can-
I'm getting there, man.
Oh, geez.
And
Who can
Dana
talk about that?
Costa
I'm gonna
was
step
there.
to the side since I know nothing about ECPW because I'm.
You
I just-
know?
I don't. I'm not. You know. Ooh. So I'm gonna
But
step
you know
aside. I'm
what?
gonna give one of them my mic.
Well,
And
well,
then you guys can share the other person with the other person your
Yeah.
mic.
You know what?
And I'll just stand in the back. I'm going to learn some things.
All right. So you know what? We'll bring you over here right now is Lexa Rose. You get your butt over here, girl.
She ain't. She
don't even
she
want to be
ain't paying
involved.
attention.
She's like just standing over there talking to all the men. She's being flirty.
Don't say
I am
that
not
over the
flirty.
air.
My heart belongs to one king and one king only.
I know. Thank you very much. I love you too.
Nah, that's
And
Long
I'm
Island's
ducking
finest
for a pair of
cash.
flying rolling pins.
Wait. Her heart
Darn
belongs
it.
to Jerry the King Lawler.
But
I'm so lost here.
you'll learn. Don't worry.
Okay.
Well, go right ahead, Lexa, with Saturday.
Saturday was
Besides the heartache of losing our home,
it's such a humbling experience to know that I had started. I got my big break with ECPW in that particular location. So there's a lot of memories there. I wouldn't trade them in for the world, despite all the drama, all the happiness. I'm gonna miss it. I really am. So, with that being said,
Nice to cut the ring queen off with your phone, by the way.
yeah. Well, mine's off. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that could easily be forgiven, I suppose. But I just want to say thank you to all the fans who came every month to support us, and not to worry, we're not going anywhere yet. We're still the Long Island Division. We're just, moving around.
We're gonna find a home. Don't worry. We will.
We can't
Definitely.
sit in one place too long.
You know, we've made a lot of friends there, and we're gonna make more as we travel through.
Yes,
Definitely will.
It ended on a pretty crazy note for me, actually.
Oh, yeah. You went
Um,
Syndicate of Pain and all that, and
Yeah, my team, the
Dickie-
Syndicate of Pain,
Dickie
going
and
up
Nikki,
against
what in
Dickie
the-
and Nikki.
That was crazy stuff.
Yeah, it was. It was a pretty intense match. I've got to admit, my chest is still stinging from the chops, but I'm a tough girl. Still standing. Although what happened backstage, that has got to be
whoa. Before you do get any further, since you did mention that, there was something that I was very curious about. I'm sitting there on Facebook about maybe an hour or so after the show, right? And now I'm the commissioner. I got to do my job.
Supposedly.
I turn around and I see a picture of Tony Atlas laying on the floor and Lexa Rose standing on his face.
I didn't know who it was because Lexa Rose was standing on his face. I mean, I had to read the caption.
Yeah, I was like, what in God's... Now, explain yourself.
Hey, somebody needed... It's a little weird, but I guess it would be an honor to have Tony Atlas himself ask me to stand on his face. Not many, like... yeah, it could have been worse. But, if that's all he was asking, who am I to say no? I mean, I got myself a brand new foot slave. He happens to be a WWE Hall of Famer foot slave. I mean, only the best for the ring queen. I mean, what can I say? I mean...
It was kind of shocking because it was that picture, and you seen her
Hall
actually.
of Famer doing that.
Oh, for the record, let me just let people know that Matt Hardy actually tweeted a close up of that picture. So, shout out to Matt Hardy wherever you are. Thanks for making that picture viral. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Take a good look at that picture, though.
I seen it in person.
The best part of that picture
And that was scary.
was Luscious Joe in the background.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, Luscious Joe did a bit of a photobombing cameo.
Photobomb the hell out of that thing. It was hysterical.
I think that should be like photobomb of the year.
Definitely.
Goes to Joe
That's
Sloan.
funny.
There you go.
absolutely.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Luscious Joe.
No need to nominate anybody else. Luscious Joe won that hands down. Otherwise, it was a great night. I was happy that Mark Static retained his belt after kicking the Rocky Mountain dumbasses butt all over the ring.
He gave the mountain man stitches.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
See?
He did give him stitches in the back of that head of his.
Snitches get stitches.
Oh.
That's just how it goes.
Ouch.
Whoa. All right, moving on.
Oh.
Also, I just want to let my fans know I do have a Vine account, so follow me at Super Duper Sane. I have a bit of a Vine challenge for everybody. If I get 500 followers by Christmas Day, I will twerk at Stronghold Pro Wrestling's Over the Limit. So everybody get to following, download the app on Vine. I think you guys should have your own Vine.
Uh-oh.
We'll
Sean.
have to.
I think that would be pretty
Media
amazing. Like,
department.
We'll have to talk to media to take a look into that.
just giving you, some more work and stuff.
Use my own Vine.
Well,
But like I said, follow me at Super Duper Saiyan, and follow me, so that you can see me twerk at the next show with Los Sucios while they take on my former team of Zach and Mason, the Undead. Let's just say I kind of upgraded, so we'll see how this goes when I have
That's
to meet my former
wonderful.
team.
I didn't know Miley Cyrus was going to be at Over the Limits.
You gotta dress like Teddy.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm coming in like a wrecking ball.
Nice. I'll take you on stage with the band. I'll spank with my guitar.
Ooh. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Well, as long as Ring King's
Lord.
okay with that. I'll spank him too.
But-
if he likes.
I'm sure
he
he'll have
might
no
like
problems
that.
recording it.
You might like that.
You might record it.
But
Okay, I'll take care of him.
what other
Paddles and twerking.
No,
Maybe
yeah.
you should have named the show that.
paddles and twerking? Yeah, that's it. The next show. That'll be the next one. Yeah, that'll be the next one. But what else? You got anything else in store? Hanging? I know you got something with the Sucios going on soon too.
Yes.
else?
Do we?
You
We've
have
got
to.
lots of
Those
surprises.
boys
I
are
mean,
booming. That's one of the hottest tag teams going right now.
Oh, yes, absolutely. They're family to me, always have been, always will be. Wherever they go, I go like my little buddy. We're a family. That's how we roll. Support the movement. Like Los Sucios on Facebook. Like Las Sucias on Facebook. Don't forget to like Lexa Rose, the Firecracker Perico Rome, and Mel Ocho Sucio. Like us on Facebook. We are on Facebook. I got Tumblr, so if you want to check out my Tumblrs. I also just recently downloaded Brabble, so...
Keep pushing the Vine, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep pushing the Vine, though.
But
Also,
don't forget, but they're all super duper Saiyans, so don't forget, Vine. Like,
Fish
you
out.
know, I got the
Fish
best
out.
ones. You get some, lots and lots of
listen.
candid, uncensored, exclusive footage of the behind the scenes of Lexa Rose.
Stroke the Vine.
Oh, God, he's back with that voice.
Oh, him and that
Stroke
voice.
it and
All last
follow
week we
it.
had to deal with that
Give him a
voice.
clothesline, Dan. Give him a
So,
clothesline.
Lex, I had a real quick question. In Short Circuit, did Los Sucios know they were going to make a cameo when they were dancing with Johnny Five or threatening Johnny Five when they were like, Los Sucios, kick your balls.
I thought it was Los Locos.
Oh,
no.
all you
Los
Spanish people
Locos
have the
kick
same
your-
name.
Oh.
Could have just been a ring name
Damn.
or a film name. I mean,
Burn. Somebody give me some cold water, some ice to apply to the burn area.
God, you're crucial, man.
crucial.
You are.
Crucial. For Christmas, the face gets a dictionary.
Yeah, definitely. We need to update his Urban Dictionary there.
That's mean.
We
Tommy, spell rock. Spell rock, Tommy.
DOG, baby.
Oh, you were close. My special
I was
little boy.
I was gonna spell it DWAYNE. Was that
we
good?
award you no points for that.
Oh, come on.
In
man.
fact, we're all dumber for having to listen to it.
Cha-ching.
I'm
You're
surprised
on
he
my
didn't add
level now.
EIEIO at the end of it.
You're at my level now. How you like me now, bitch?
Hashtag.
Family friendly.
Looking down on you is swell, face.
The insanity.
I love it.
That didn't go too well either.
That went crazy.
Why is it whenever I crash this show, something insane always happens?
Because you love being here.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And you bring the crazy with you.
You
Yeah.
always manage to pick the nights I walk in.
Hey, I think there's like some sort of like, subconscious need for me to come here when Dan is here.
Oh, all right. Well,
But you already
know
knew
what?
that.
I think we should take a break then.
Wait, now you
Yeah.
want to take a break?
Yeah, I'm drinking my soda.
Because of what
Yeah.
happened, Tommy's actually picking up smoking. So now that, he wants to take a break.
No, I would probably
Drugs are
die.
bad
No.
and cutting.
Please pick up smoking then.
No, man. Don't need
No,
to.
no, no.
All
There's
right.
plenty of white envelopes to catch him taking. What?
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm going to take a break myself then.
Hall
you guys
monitor.
can stand here.
Please take us out for a break. We'll be back after Rock City.
Rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch. Rock City, bitch.
Down B's cloud, nah. Rocked out. Bitch move like she wants something to pop out. She wanna give me brain, heard I was a dropout. She call me Boy Scout the way I pull them knots out. Huh? You know what we get into? Plenty money, little drugs, drag the women through. Yeah, spitting like Jerome with the missing tooth. Get up there, G, there's plenty shit to listen to. Yeah, it's GX3, baby, we on the move. From the bottom to the top, we never lose. Monsters Inc., we coming soon. Bringing the temperature hotter than the air balloon. Your nose tweaking, you know that Roma in the room. Down there, I shine here like a knuckle on the groom. Get him sweating like a kitchen, where's the broom? See him sweating, got him bitching, I'm coming soon. Got a new player flow, listen for the boom. Rock City, end of your world, here's your doom.
Rock City, bitch. 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 10, 20s in your titties, bitch. Rock City, 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 bitch. 10, 20s in your titties, bitch. 10, 20s in your titties, bitch.
Big titty bitch, you know I'm in this shit, don't act innocent, no need for lubricant, to play cute, yelling out mega blocks, fuck around and you'll get mega cocks. I love hip hop, but I want a Rock City bitch, like Aretha, you gotta respect my clique, no chick gon' take my cash through greed, with arms wide open, that's my creed, a dime a dozen, getting kinda sick of that, see how a chick responds when I send a nickel back, I want a white girl with a black girl ass, pumping out Aerosmith when I roll past. Like Big Papa, give me one more chance. Got you going gaga over this bad romance. Sipping tequila, pulling down your pants. Baby girl, I know you're gonna love my dance.
Rock City, bitch. 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 10, 20s in your titties, bitch. Rock City, 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 bitch. 10, 20s in your titties, bitch.
bitch. I'll leave you dudes with your heads in the clouds, cause like Gwen Stefani, I leave no doubt.
GX3 production.
All types of things have been broken. All those bondages, all those spiritual holds.
Go! Hallelujah! Oh, she doesn't even want to have it! Hallelujah!
save our souls. He's doing holy work. Don't you understand? It's not easy bringing the miracles to the masses.
And we're back.
Yes, we are back. And
I like that. You just sneak off into the green room.
Yeah, man. You know, I had to hang out.
As soon as
you know,
we are
and
back,
chill.
I've been waiting here patiently for the last couple of minutes. As soon as we come back, Tommy's back like he never left.
What?
What a
Come on now.
deceitful
Well,
person.
the Penguin would have taken his place,
What
but
a
he's on
deceitful
hiatus.
person.
Yeah, the Penguin. You know what? I had the Penguin. He's chilling out in my freezer at home.
All right,
the big
so
freezer.
let's move away from the Penguin and let's go into the bulk of tonight's broadcast.
It's time for the Smarkies.
You had to do that.
You know what? I didn't do it, but
Even
I
that
don't
stupid
mind.
fucking
You know
voice.
what? I don't mind when he does it for that.
That
for
voice.
just for the Smarkies, that doesn't bother me.
Yes, and we were curious
Oh
to
no!
see
Stop!
about
No,
what
no,
you
stop.
voted.
Stop!
Yeah, please.
So we have like 70,000 awards this year. No, we don't have 70,000. We have 11 fan-voted awards. We have 8 awards in which the 3 of us and the hall monitor will be debating about.
Yeah, definitely, man.
About the winners, but we're curious to see what your opinions were, so we posted polls on those as well, because, you know, maybe our opinions can be swayed a little bit. And then there's going to be 4 awards in which either just one of us or a collaborative unit will be...
Collaborative unit.
Yeah,
I like
right?
that.
Right?
I like
A collaborative unit.
Right? You think I was a communications
You're
major?
slick, man. I
I
like
am.
that.
I'm smooth. You know,
I like the
smooth
slick,
voice.
smooth
Okay.
kind of thing, you know?
That's why he's called the Smooth Voice Sith.
So, of course, we have Sean's Heel of the Year, which he will only be voting on. And then we've got Tommy's Face of the Year.
Yep.
And then we have my Ring Rat of the Year.
Which everybody and their twisted sister is asking,
Oh, man.
what the hell is a Ring Rat of the Year?
The text messages and the Facebook messages keep flowing in about Ring
They
Rat of
do.
the Year.
Dana Costa's wondering. He's on that list.
He's listen, you know, he's a potential candidate for the Ring Rat of the Year.
He's wondering.
And, you know, you'll find out January 8th at the award show who's actually going to win it. There's a secret formula. There is a secretive formula I'm using.
What, about a couple of days ago, right?
There is a very secretive
Oh,
formula.
Santa Claus. Go ahead.
Maybe that's the Ring Rat of the Year. A very secretive formula. I will explain the formula on January 8th. I put a lot of thought and consideration into this.
All right.
That could kind of be like the Ring Rat of the Year.
Yeah, that's it, man. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we have 11 fan-voted ones.
Thank you.
Solely for the fans. Moving along. as I
11
say.
fan-voted awards.
So I think the one that's getting the most buzz at the moment, as far as the fans are concerned, is the ring announcer of the year.
Yeah, that's gotten some got a little bit of hype.
There's, 5
Yeah,
hours ago
definitely,
it was
man.
posted. We're closing in at 100 votes already just for ring arounds. And I'm sure half these guys who are nominated for it haven't even noticed they're nominated for it yet because, you have to be on Facebook today. And not everybody's addicted to Facebook as Sean is. And Tommy
That's right.
And Tommy keeps deleting comments on Facebook.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, liar,
Stop
liar, liar.
deleting
No.
comments on Facebook.
Liar,
No.
liar, liar.
Damn it.
I don't think so.
And
I don't
for
have
ring
time
announcer
for
of the
that.
year, for ring announcer of the year. See, I now know why I'm here.
Why?
To keep you guys on schedule here.
Yeah, because
Yeah. So for ring announcer
yeah,
of the
bad
year,
influence.
we have 4 candidates, 4 finalists. The front runner, based on the nominations, was David Adams, and it looks as of right now, on the first day, that he's still got the lead. He's got 53% of the votes.
Nice.
So that's kind of a large margin to overcome. But don't count out Jason Linick, Ryan Peterson, or Johnny Radio, because it is possible they have almost 3 weeks to catch up. The
Yep.
first day does
Yeah.
not mean that you're definitely going to win it.
True
We're
indeed,
expecting
true.
lots and lots. We're just expecting hundreds of votes to be cast by the time the 3 weeks are up, when the polls end on January 3rd, right? We said
January 3rd.
January 3rd.
And we will be on hiatus because Wednesday night is
Yep.
Christmas and New Year's.
So we got one
So
more show after
next
this.
week's Muggs and Coco show,
We're going to need mugs and cocoa. We're
Mugs
going to
and
be
cocoa and
We're going to be
scotch.
deep into the heart of winter at that point. Oh, but here's one that maybe got you boys on the Ring Rat of the Year list, because we have the award for radio show host of the year, which is only down to you two.
why
As
has
you know.
nobody wrote in smooth voice Syth?
Because it's not an option on the poll.
Yeah, you didn't see that unless you were blind.
I purposely made it not an option
See?
Why would you do that?
because I've only been here for a month. Granted, I've done a better job in the past month than you guys have done all year, but
Yes, he has.
We need to tie this guy
oh,
up.
Yeah, I think so.
Snap. Then,
Welcome addition to this.
I think we got to tie him up and put him in the corner.
but
Where's the GYD?
I know why. I know why.
It's
Tommy's
the
really-
smartest hiring decision I've ever made.
I know why Tommy's
I know
really
I
mad
did.
though. Tommy's really mad because Sean's kicking your ass in the polling right now.
No, I'm not mad. You
He's
know
got
what?
69% of the votes, Tom.
You know what? Hey, listen. Listen, yeah, he is.
Twinkies.
I got it last
You
year.
have no idea what
You
those
know
votes
what?
cost me,
It's
pal.
all right.
No
I think
idea.
I think Sean's going to win it this year.
If he does, that's good. I'm
And
happy.
I think next year I'm going to blow both of you guys out of the water.
Yeah, because you're going to pay them off on.
Well, because I orchestrate the poll, so I'm just going to put 500
You're going to pay
votes
them
into
off in that Jewish candy, the chocolate.
Nobody gets
the-
paid off more than you,
the-
Tommy C.
You know what I'm talking about.
Gelt?
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
You're going to. I know you.
My guilty pleasure. No, not
I knew
really.
it.
Wow, even you can make corny puns.
Yes.
Yes, he
It's
can.
possible, every
See?
so often. How about this one, boys? Oh, now that I got his endorsement, this is all I need. That's the best, Christmas gift
Hey,
I
you were
can
waiting
get.
for your GDA media approved stamp on your forehead.
Awesome. We got to get a sound effect for that. We got to work on that.
Shameless self promotion. It's not even. I'm not even self promoting.
Ring Rat of the Year. Moving right along, gentlemen. Promo of the year. This is the guy who's best on the mic. Opinions on this? Do you guys even remember who's nominated? I know Tommy doesn't. Sean does. Tommy's like a lost little lamb.
Earl Cooter, Len Oddity,
I know Len Cooter.
Earl Cooter, yep. Len
Alex
Oddity,
Reynolds.
Jack, yep,
Jack
yep.
Gallo.
Gallo, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys are missing the fifth one though. It's your boy.
Oh, Bobby Dream.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, Nightmare is not on there, Alexa.
No, it could be a nightmare.
Well, one can actually talk.
Oh, man.
Shots fired. We got to get a sound effect for that one too.
I think we do have a sound effect.
I think so.
It's possible.
It's all right.
It's
She's
possible.
sleeping.
She had a bad night. She fell asleep on the
Yes.
couch yesterday, apparently, because Tommy can't get it up. So there's no.
You weren't complaining.
Can't get it up to get down. What?
So right now, it looks as if Len Oddity is in the lead. That's not Tommy. I'll tell you that much. So it looks right now, Len Oddity is in the lead with a commanding 37% of the votes thus far for promo of the year. All of these calculations, of course, are based from when I checked in at 6:30 on the polls. Gentlemen, do you guys have a person that you think is going to run away with this in the end out of the five?
Promo.
promo, as I said, they're all good. All the nominees, there's nothing wrong with any of them, but I still go with Bobby Dream because he was good. My second would be Earl Cooter.
John?
I'm kind of leaning towards Oddity.
Of course. You leaning towards a Len Oddity victory on an award?
Come
Get
on,
out of
man.
here. This is unheard of.
No.
Really?
Unheard of, Sean.
Yeah, no.
Unheard of. Okay, so here's the one that's going to draw a lot of traction.
Oh, go ahead, man. Who do you?
The nominees are for Worst Ring Gear of the Year.
Oh, we've already caught a bunch of crap for this.
Oh yeah, I got heated. Yeah.
Worst
There was a lot
Ring
of
Gear
heat.
of the Year. Either Frankie Stars, Beard Life, Razzle Dazzle, MC3, or Boondocks.
Boondocks.
Yeah.
Who's leading?
Right now, at
Razzle
the moment,
Dazzle,
yeah, Razzle Dazzle's leading.
Yeah,
at the
because I
moment,
seen that and I
BBW.
was like,
Sean?
Worst ring.
Because I disagree with one of the candidates on this.
That's probably who my pick is.
I know
gonna be
who
for
it
Worst
is.
Ring Gear of the Year.
Oh, wait, let me guess. MC3.
MC3
Yes, MC3.
is my pick for Worst Ring Gear of
And
the Year.
I disagree with that
Yeah,
one.
I would
Why?
go
Because I
Boondocks
love
then
his
him.
gear.
He robbed Jem's closet.
I love his
He
gear.
stepped into Toon's world and robbed Jem's stage gear.
No, I like his ring gear. It's very bright. It's colorful. Put a lot of thought into it.
It's
Are you
pink.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pink. It was probably the last pair of tights
So wait,
left on the shelf.
So Dolph Ziggler's gear is trash because he wears pink.
Oh no, color doesn't have to do with it. It just
Well, his argument is
Amen.
yours is color.
Amen.
Okay, so he's saying it's not color. He doesn't.
No, it is color.
Yeah, see,
It is?
It's pink.
see.
So what about? Okay, he's not in the category. He's not on there. What about Dickie Rods?
Does he wear pink?
Yes, he does.
Should have been nominated.
Oh man,
Dickie Rods can work a pink outfit. Is-
So that's why he gets a lot.
Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, see,
or
pink and
who
black.
else?
You didn't
Yes.
say
Hey,
pink and
Rat-
black.
Pink and black. But I know what you're saying because MC3 wears pink, green, and all sorts.
And I
It was
love
the
it.
last. It was
Yeah.
the last
I
pair of
love it.
tights on the rack.
I think so.
I love it.
Yeah.
What?
I love it.
That figures.
I mean,
think-
me personally, I'm pulling for
I
Frankie
think he
Stars.
should tag team with Steve Persons.
Because when listen, I'm going.
Everybody in the audience, 3D glasses.
That's it.
I still think MC3 doesn't deserve to be there. I think Frankie Stars is going to win though.
You think Frankie Stars?
Oh
is gonna
yeah,
win?
when you rob Mosh and Thrasher from the Headbangers 1996 wardrobe, you're definitely going to win. I'm just saying. Even the face paint he robbed. You know.
I have nothing to say.
What about the
What?
other
He
nominees?
wrestles.
Yes,
you see his shorts. You see his shorts. They're like hefty bags.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. I mean,
Yeah.
if that doesn't scream white trash. As far as ring gear is concerned, sorry, Frankie Stars. You got my nod.
For hosting a wrestling show, you seem to be making a lot of enemies.
Well, listen. You know, hey, maybe he'll call in. We could have an argument. I'll win because I'm smarter, and then we'll move on.
And there you go.
There's your challenge, Frankie Stars. I just laid the gauntlet out, right?
Pulling them out.
Yeah, I think
Call
so,
in if you
man.
can. But moving on to something a little bit more positive. How about best ring gear of the year?
I like ATL.
He's not up there.
Oh,
He's not. He's
that's
not
right.
been nominated.
He's not up there.
Don't you look at
He
your
wasn't up
sheets?
there.
No,
He
my
doesn't-
sheet I don't
he's
have in
got-
front of me.
We got Jack Gallo, Caveman, Steve Person, Justin Toxic, and Steve the Eternal Wiener. I don't care what he says his last name
Weiner.
is. It's
What did
Wiener.
you say?
Weiner.
It's Steve the Eternal Wiener. It's
Wiener.
spelled Wiener. It's said
Weiner.
Wiener.
You actually put turtle on there.
Yeah, Steve the Turtle Wiener.
Wow.
That's his name. That's his whole shtick. He's the fifth Ninja Turtle. I get it. He's leading right
Yeah,
now, too.
he is. Yeah, he
36% of the votes he's got.
I give him credit, man. Kids loved him.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes that's all it takes. Me, personally, I like Justin Toxic.
Why?
Because he wears tassels. And not only does he wear tassels, they're on his ass.
It looks like he took some construction paper and a pair of tights and walked into a kindergarten class and said, "Here, make me my
So-
ring out gear."
So you hate kids? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that. I
Oh,
have
you-
two lovely ones of my own.
Yeah, you hate kids.
Yeah.
You hate kids. You
I'm
kid
just,
hater.
I'm just
You child
strictly
hater.
commenting
Child hater.
on what happened.
Child hater. Child hater.
I would have to
Die,
say,
Sean. Die.
I see that Caveman's on there.
Caveman
you know
is
what?
on there.
I like
And
Caveman.
he's closing
I
in.
think
He's-
his thing is cool, man. I picked Caveman on that.
I think
Caveman is
Hall
awesome.
Monitor
The
likes-
Camacho band.
Hall
Definitely.
Monitor likes
Get a
Caveman.
real bone, though. Get rid of Plastic Club. Go to That Smart, get one of them giant freaking rawhides and start beating people with that thing.
Yeah,
Amen.
That's it. Yeah, definitely, man.
Amen. I'm
Be
going
like
Caveman.
Guar, man, throwing meat out to the crowd and stuff. There you go.
Oh well, you know what? Since he's chiming in so much, why don't we talk about the award named after him, which is Dan Acosta's Best Entrance Music of the Year. We got some good nominees up there. We got Necro Butcher, who I know was one of your favorites,
that's
right
one of
there.
my favorites. I like that.
We got the Graveyard Disciples. We got Jack Gallo. We got Ricky Richards, who's got a commanding lead at the moment with 64% of the vote, and of course we have Anthony Gangone, who seems to get a lot of SWA support in the nominations.
Well, yeah,
for-
Just for the record, do you guys
Why don't you come closer to the mic?
Just for the record, do you guys know what songs they're actually using so the fans know?
I know Jack Gallo is Seizure of Power, Marilyn Manson. I know Ricky Richards is No Easy Way Out from the 80s. I can't think of the guy's name. GYD is...
No Easy Way Out. That's Survivor from the Rocky soundtrack,
It's
right?
from the... Yeah, but I don't know if it's Survivor. I think it's a different band that sings it.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure.
GYD is what?
Black Label Society.
Yeah, Black Label Society. Necro Butcher is Punjabi MC. I don't know Anthony Gangone's, though.
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
Because
So fans, chime in. Let us know which one you like.
The man wants to make sure it's
Yeah, man.
legit.
Because that's the thing. If you're going to vote for the music, know what you're voting for. So chime in which one's your favorite.
Good plug. We should get him more often. Speaking of
Just want to
plugs,
make sure.
everybody, Dan Acosta and Axis Unknown is going to be there on January 18th at Stronghold for Wrestling before Tommy forgets.
No, I'll never
Again,
forget.
because I was already left off
I'll
one
never
of the posters
forget.
and only got half a mugshot on the other
Hey,
one.
come on, man. This one right here is going around,
You know,
circulated
considering
big
the fact
time.
that I wrote your theme song for Heel in the Face, I figured I'd get at least a full picture and plug for the band.
This one right
You look
here
very pretty at the
is
bottom,
going
though.
out as a postcard.
Thank you, sir. I tried.
Yeah.
And actually, I have the original lineup. So I've got Mike Sanchez on drums, Rick Hoffman on bass. So we've got the original Axis Unknown lineup for this one.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting
So it's a reunion show.
Oh, yeah,
You're
definitely.
getting
A big treat,
Look at
definitely.
this. Look at this.
You know
Guy
what?
gets
We're
an
gonna
award
also
named after him. Comes in, does a solid plug
Yeah.
for the award. Then
And you know what?
We
Also,
segue beautifully.
another plug
Gets the
to
plug.
him.
You know.
Shameless self-promoting
Another
media
plug
board.
to him, bullyboy.com. Check it
Bulky
out.
Boy.
Bulky Boy.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, he can't read either.
No, I
No.
can, man.
He,
I need glasses.
he only learned about. he
But
on-
check that out,
Dan,
too,
it's
man.
because he only learned 67% of the alphabet.
Yeah, that's it. You know,
That's the
they
problem.
only,
Phonics, this is
they
one
only
guy
let
who
me
got away.
when I went to school. They only
Got
let me
hooked on
sit.
Cobb salad instead.
Yes.
And poultry.
But check it out, Dan Acosta, man. Axis Unknown is going to be there.
And we're selling
Yep.
tickets through PayPal, so hit us up on Facebook. We do have a link for your tickets. If you can't get them anywhere else, buy them right directly off of my Facebook page.
Boom.
So go to facebook.com/GorillaDA.
Boom.
All right,
Boom.
and that's
Look at that.
Dan
Look at that.
Acosta's
So,
flying.
who are you voting
He's
for
rolling.
Entrance Music of the Year?
Entrance Music of the Year?
The Dan Acosta Entrance Music of the
Yes.
Year.
Don't forget the special title.
I don't know.
I like Ricky, just because I'm a
as
fan
I
of the
said,
80s.
I'm a Necro Butcher fan, but I like his music. I would say Necro Butcher and Anthony Gangone. One of the two, right there.
Sean, you got a pick?
There's only one worthy of my vote.
And who's that?
Black Label, GYD.
Okay. See, I like Ricky Richards though. I'm with the fans on this one.
I know why you're with them.
I'm caught up between a couple here because
How much did he pay them?
Yeah, I don't think
Or
Sean
they
has
pay
enough
him.
money to pay anybody.
I'm caught up between these because I'm a huge Black Label fan. I've met the band, hung out with them, great people. But at the same time, love the Rocky soundtrack too because I grew up on that stuff. And I actually use that for training myself on my iPod. So I don't know, man. Okay,
And I
it's
think
kinda
that's the
toss-up.
logic behind Ricky and why he uses it. It pumps him up right
Yeah.
before the
Well,
match.
Song pumps
He
you.
probably has the band originally playing. For
I mean, don't
him,
get
you
me
know?
wrong. Out of all these songs, Gallows scares me the most. And I wish you could almost like throw in the fact that like the second his song plays with the Marilyn Manson song, people start
Yeah,
chanting
people do.
Gallo
And they-
along
and-
with
yeah.
the rhythm
That
of the
song
beat.
fits
Yeah,
him,
they
that's
do
why.
Yeah.
because he does. They stop for a moment
Yeah.
and then they just go nuts.
Yeah,
And
that,
it's,
that
you know.
song is so appropriate for him. It's not even funny.
So yeah, you know what? This whole category is really a tough one, but you know,
And
I'm gonna
it's
stick
up to
how
the fans.
I, yeah.
Up to the fans on this one.
It is
How I
chock
say it,
full
you know?
of beautiful music.
Oh yeah. Moving right along. champion of the year. We have 6 candidates. Well, technically 7, but 2 of them are a tag team. So 6 finalists, we'll say. What are you all excited about? The Big O, yes, he was the front runner for the
Come on now.
the awards based on the nominations, and he actually has the lead right now, a very small lead of 6% over 4 other finalists. So Big O's at 24%. We got CJ Antonino, Mark Static, VSK from VPW, The House Party from VPW. They all have 18%. And then your boy Stockade, he's trailing. He's trailing the first day. He's only got 6%.
Dan Acosta, is
We gotta step up things.
he's in the shadows on this one. He doesn't
Okay.
want to get involved.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Many people on that list that I like because Big O I'm behind, definitely behind the House Party. Been watching those guys since like 2007.
And they're a throwback to
And
the
of
80s
course,
too, huh?
Stockade, like I wrote his ring music, I do his T-shirts.
So there you go.
So you're really torn.
Yeah,
He's in the.
You know what's going to happen, right?
I gotta kind of keep my mouth shut on this.
You know what's going to happen. VSK is going to win.
No,
somebody that
no.
you're like totally not affiliated with whatsoever, and that's who's going to wind up winning.
I'll have to start pushing everybody again.
Manager of the year.
GDA Media Group is for hire, guys. By the way,
look at that.
Take bribes.
Manager of the year.
So you and Tommy are alike.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So that money talks, man.
Well, let me ask you this before we move
And
on.
white envelopes appear on the
Before
table.
we move on to manager of the year, do you have a preference or an opinion on who you think is going to win champ of the year? Tommy?
Oh, I already said it's none but the Big O, man.
Big O?
That's
Sean?
it. Big time.
I'm an Antonino guy. Sorry.
Of course you are. You're a mark. I happen to like Stockade just because the guy handles his business no matter where he goes.
Yes, yeah.
Whether it's Ace, whether it's I even saw him recently on Beyond Wrestling on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, he's
wrestling.
very good.
Was Jesse Vane, I think I saw. So I mean, he's everywhere. Stockade.
Yeah, he's definitely good.
He'll actually be an Ace on Saturday.
So he's at Ace, NYWC. He's all over the place. He's been in SWA before.
He's been around. He did appearances in Middletown for UCPW a while ago, and he's
and
Shirley, yes. You know what?
He's usually a champion no matter where he goes.
He's really good. He's something to keep your eye on for future.
Whoa! We got an update. We got an update. We got an update with the champion of the year, though.
What do we got?
We got a big update on champion year. Sean, let me see what we
what
got.
did you,
At the moment, the House Party now has 10%. CJ Antonino is now in the lead with 37%.
Yeah, so how many votes did
the
you
Big
put in
O
there,
is at
Sean?
17%. Stockade
vote once.
and VSK
Yeah.
both at 10% each,
How
and
many,
Mark Static with 17%.
How many Facebook accounts do you have?
You can't.
Yeah, none of this crap like Vinny pulled last year.
No.
15 accounts.
Well, know what happens? Well, the way the polls work this year is they're actually filtering by IP. I made sure to do that, so
Last year, Guido had like 15 different accounts and kept voting for himself.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, no, they're filtered out by IP, which be careful when you vote because if there's multiple people in your house that want to vote, only one of your votes is going to count unless you are transferred to a different IP address.
And
So
you can
from
vote
home.
by mobile phone too. Don't forget.
Yes, you could.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
gonna-
I did it.
Yep.
That's how I'm cheating.
That's cheating. All right, let's move to manager of the year.
Oh, man.
We have 5 nominees. I don't know if Sean's got an update on that one. But
I'm pulling
at
it
the
up
moment,
now.
But at the moment, the 5 finalists are Crusher Dugan, Nicoletta. We have yours truly, Lexa Rose, who's here in the studio today. Bonnie Oddity and Brandon Gold, Heavenly Hatch Stevens' manager. Before we pull up the percentages on who's in the lead at the moment, Tommy, do you have a favorite on this one while Sean's pulling that up?
I'm going to probably get hit, but she does
She's
some
gonna
work.
hit you.
Yeah, she does. But on
But at least I'm not
experience-
afraid. At least I'm not afraid
No,
to get hit.
on experience of years and stuff like that, it would be Crusher Dugan, Lexa Rose, and then Bonnie Oddity.
So who
That's
you-
my
who-
3.
How about you
I would
pick
go with Crusher
one?
Dugan.
How would you pick one and go
Crusher
out on a limb?
Dugan.
Crusher?
Yes,
Okay.
right off the bat.
Okay.
And then it would be my
Lexa
second
was just
Rose.
reaching in her pocketbook for like a $50 bill, and then she heard you say Crusher Dugan, and she put it away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, those are my 2. She would be my second one, definitely.
Of course. Or you could just have balls and just be like
No,
I do.
she would be
and
my
say,
second
hey,
one.
listen, I love you to death, Lexa, but you're not in my top. Because I happen to like Crusher Dugan. And second, if I had a second choice, I like Brandon Gold.
I don't know.
Sean?
I don't like Hatch
Your
Stevens.
thoughts?
That's why.
Well, just because you don't like Hatch doesn't mean Brandon doesn't get his guys,
He likes to start
opportunities. And that's
stuff.
the idea of a manager, right?
It's all right. I'm not going to go there.
Sean?
Like does his
before we announce the percentages?
No.
Lexa
He doesn't pay enough.
Lexa definitely deserves it. She definitely does. But I'm a huge Bonnie Oddity fan. So.
Of course, because Lana Oddity or Mark. At the moment, though, speaking of Bonnie Oddity, she is the one that is in the lead at the moment. She's got 38% of the votes. Trailing behind her is actually Brandon Gold with 27% of the votes. Crusher Dugan, your pick, is in third with 15% of the votes. Lexa is in fourth at the moment with 12% of the votes, and Nicoletta is in last at the moment with 8%. But it's still just
never know.
It's still
Lexa Rose is going right home on Facebook, and she's like, vote for me,
and she's gonna Vine it. She's gonna Vine it.
She wants Vine. She's gonna Vine this.
She's on Vine it. So Sean, why don't you pull up the next one, which is best moment on the heel in the face. Twerking with Tony Atlas. What is the world coming to?
Twerking while stepping on his face.
You guys should have a big opinion on this one for the best moment on the heel in the face in the past year. 5 finalists. The arrival of Suntan. I know that's probably your favorite, Tommy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
that
what I
was
thought.
Cool, man.
I know Sean's favorite is when you dance the Blue Meanie dance, though.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what Sean's favorite are. But don't discredit the GYD when they took over the show. Lexa Rose yet again for her slap heard around the world to beautiful Bobby Dream's face and turned it from beautiful Bobby Dream to ugly Bobby Dream. Or uglier Bobby Dream. And then my favorite, which was the Ricky Richards, Jack Gallo altercation, in which it took, 10 guys to hold them back?
Yeah,
that was quite a good one.
These guys bring me down here. They're like, hey, Dad, come on the show, hang out, be a guest. Next thing you know, I'm playing security, throwing people around. I was like,
There you go.
It was an interesting
There you
night,
go.
man.
Sean, do we have the updated percentages
I'm
on
pulling
that?
it up now. But why don't
You're
we talk
so
about,
slow.
Yeah, it's my
No, I don't
fault.
want to
Get
jump
over it.
around too much. So,
No, I mean, why don't we talk about our picks?
Okay, well, I just said. I told you what I thought. Kind of
Mine
briefly
was
touched up on
mine
it.
was definitely Suntan because
like
when he
Suntan.
walked in that room, it was like everybody just froze and didn't even say a peep. They
Well,
were just like, "Who is
you
this
better
big
plug
black guy
Suntan
walking
more.
in?"
You better plug
And that was
Suntan more.
it. It was like, wow.
name a million times, and then he walked through the door, and I was just like, finally.
It was amazing, you know.
You better plug Suntan more, though, because Suntan hasn't got a single vote yet.
Well, what do we got here? What do we got?
Well, Suntan and You Dancing the Blue Meanie have 0% of the
All
votes
right,
at the
that's
moment.
good. That's all right.
Tied for second, tied for second place, Lexa Rose slapping Bobby Dream. And when GYD took over the show, but with a commanding lead of 67% of the votes, Ricky Richards and Jack Gallo and their altercation here. But once again, it's just the first day.
Yeah,
I'm sure these are all going to change by next week's,
They should.
show.
Definitely should.
We'll briefly retouch up on it.
That one's tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got till January 3rd until any of these become finals. So,
That moment was like Stone Cold attacking Vince in the hospital with a bedpan.
Sean, do you know which one comes next?
Which one comes next?
Promotion of the year. So maybe you should try to get up on that. Unless I can.
Why
get
don't
to
you
it
talk
first.
about it while I pull it
Well,
up?
I'm
all right?
gonna because
Why don't you do that?
I've already beat you. I got it pulled up.
Yeah, he needs somebody to talk
That's the beauty of 4G. Which I actually haven't voted. I'm going to cast the vote right now live on the wrestling show because I haven't voted for
I
it
haven't
yet.
voted either.
Okay, well, we're going to
I
have 2
already
more
did.
votes casted.
Everybody
cell
vote.
phones.
Well,
Okay,
promotion
but
of the
for
year.
promotion of the year, we have the front runner from the
Yeah.
nominations was PWS, Pro Wrestling Syndicate. We also have ACE, which is American Championship Entertainment out in New Jersey. We have Victory Pro Wrestling, which is Long Island based. We have East Coast Pro Wrestling, which is in New York State. Pretty much, for the most
New
part,
York,
right?
yeah, New York,
Jersey.
New Jersey,
Okay.
yep.
All right, all right. New York Wrestling Connection.
Everybody in the studio is on their phone voting right now except for Tommy C.
Because he doesn't have a smartphone.
No, I already
and then,
did it.
And then,
No.
oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's what
that's
it
the
is.
whole thing.
And
Don't blame the wand.
Siri, cast my vote. And then, of course, Suffolk Wrestling Alliance, which their show, Mugs and Cocoa, is coming
It's
up on
coming up the 22nd.
Yep, December 22nd. We're going to be
Free
dedicating
show.
the whole show
Don't
next
forget,
week.
ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely free.
So get
Who do
down
I
there.
want to cast my vote for?
And Santa Claus will be there
For
too.
promotion of the year.
Santa Claus is going to be there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's putting on a Santa suit?
All right. Okay.
Who's going as Santa?
Before I announce who's in the lead right now.
You.
Who, me?
You.
Who
Wasn't he
decided
supposed
that?
to do
Yes.
that?
Yeah,
yes,
you're supposed
he
to be the
was.
Santa.
Who decided
Yes,
that?
you
Me
were.
and Tommy.
Yeah.
2 to 1.
Yeah, remember?
Majority rules now.
Last week,
That's how
duh?
it works.
No, I don't
Yes,
remember.
yeah. You better have.
No.
You better be ready.
I don't recall.
Yes. No. Yeah.
Sean. Santa Sean. I'm looking forward
Santa
to it.
is Sean Walsh.
Tommy.
See, so you better be there. Ready.
Tommy, if Santa can give you a wish, right? Santa grants wishes sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Gets you the toys that you want.
Tommy did say he would be an elf.
Would you shut up, Sean?
Shut up.
I'm asking Tommy a very serious question here. I don't care, hole monitor. Shut
we're
your
in trouble
mouth.
now. She was yelling at us.
I'm not your husband. I'm not afraid of you.
There you go.
Tommy, serious question.
All right, let's
If
do
Santa
it.
could grant you your wish, who would you want to win for promotion of the year? Santa's going to make it happen. Who do you vote for? PWS, NYWC, ACE, SWA, ECPW, VPW.
Oh, man, wow. This is a... I would have to say NYWC.
NYWC. That's not who I casted my vote for. Sean, who'd you cast your vote for?
I'm still in the middle of casting it right now.
Wow, it takes that long on your stupid phone?
No, I didn't push the button.
And my
Push the
second
button.
one would be ECPW because I'm, don't forget, ECPW is a focus of New Jersey. We do have a Long Island division. But all these other companies, except two of them, are Jersey.
I'm voting SWA.
What?
I'm voting SWA.
Going for the underdog.
That's right.
I would have thought VPW would be the underdog. But SWA? Why?
Why?
Because they're on next week? Is that why?
No.
Because they like him.
Because they just started booking Len Oddity? Is that why?
That has nothing to do with
Sure it doesn't. I voted for Ace. Who, me, brown nosing?
No, him.
Oh, I was going to say, because, like,
Ace
Ace
good.
is out in Jersey. How much can I brown nose? That's a cross state lines. I voted for Ace.
You don't need that garbage.
But just so everybody knows, at the moment, Pro Wrestling Syndicate, which was the front runner in the nominations, is also the front runner in the voting right now with 22% of the vote. It's a very tight race. Very tight race.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
right behind them is SWA.
Yeah, and New York Wrestling Connection's right behind them.
And then who's the
and
next?
then- and then-
VPW and ECPW are right behind them.
Yeah.
Wow. Who?
Exactly.
Oh.
Boom. Wow. Shots fired. Shots fired. Yeah, we got Spanish women in here doing sound effects. I love it. I love it.
Did your phone say that?
Oh, man. What is that?
What is my phone? Yeah.
What in the world you got there, man?
Do you see the NYWC?
Oh, wait. NWC's not taking the...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe because there were some people who were casting their votes still when I casted mine. So, okay, so NYWC's in the lead at the moment with 26%.
Yeah, boy.
Right.
With PWS.
How do you like that?
All right, shut your mouth, Tommy.
Suck apples, all right?
Suck your... What? Well, you can only vote for one, Dan. And that's the tricky part of awards. You only get one vote to cast.
It's only one. You gotta close your eyes and just do this.
I'm just going to start jumping from house to house, jumping on people's computers. I know the whole idea.
Excuse
Don't
me.
worry about it.
There's
All
some
right,
man sitting on my computer. He's gonna rob it. No.
You guys want to talk about the last fan voted one? The last fan voted one, the gimmick of the year.
Gimmick of the year!
Say it again, Sean.
Gimmick of the year!
Oh God.
Tommy, do you want to read off the finalists?
I know, right? Someone hit him hard.
No, the
Gimmick
voice
of the
will
year
never go.
is Ragdoll,
Mm-hmm.
Caveman,
Ragdoll was the nomination frontrunner.
Len Oddity,
Mm-hmm.
Starman,
Okay.
and Tag Team Beaver Boys.
All right. Sean, are you voting? Are you voting?
I'm looking to see if
They used
I
to be the
voted or
Slop
not.
Hunters, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're confused. They changed the name recently.
They're really perverted boys, huh?
Hey, man, they just like, that.
Christmas photos from last year.
No, I didn't.
You should go check them out. Let's not spoil it. This is a family-friendly
All right.
I
show.
definitely like them.
Oh,
Yeah, you would definitely like them.
All right.
It might solve your manhood problem right now.
It probably would.
Really? Wow.
Oh!
No. Help me, Lord.
And the studio goes limp.
Ryan, out
yes.
of those, the gimmick of the year.
Who do I want to win?
Yeah.
Is that your question?
Yes.
Well, we all know Sean wants Len Oddity to win, so let's not even ask
I'm
him
not
that
even going to
question.
look at him and ask him.
He doesn't get it.
I'm a caveman guy on this one.
You know what? I'm on the same thing.
Okay.
You know, caveman big time.
Okay, Sean. Well, let's just ask
Sean,
Sean. We know who he's going to say.
Wait here. Sean, who do you want?
Just say it.
Starman.
You're such a liar.
You're a jerk.
sack of crap.
You're
a sack
full-
of crap.
Your underwear is full of crap, man, because there's no way. Len Oddity is a great person, great worker, but you're a Len Oddity fan all the way. In the blood. In
I
big
am.
time.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm a
lie.
Pinware
Mark.
member of the Oddball
Yes,
One.
I am too, but come on.
And maybe justifiably, because at the moment, Len Oddity. Oh,
Uh-oh, was that
somebody's
dropping your way, Sean?
No, I don't take bribes.
Yeah. But at the moment, Len Oddity is in the lead for Gimmick of the Year with 48% of the vote.
Was there any doubt?
Well, yeah, hey, man, Beaver Boys and Caveman, they seem to be splitting up the votes for the second place right now, Beaver Boys and Caveman. But it's still a long voting process to go.
We got a long...
You got a long road ahead of you.
time.
Long road ahead of you. And then, of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the non-fan voted awards. Tommy, you want to read off that list?
Where we at? Right here.
Let's
right?
start. Yeah, right there. That's a good
Oh,
place
yeah.
to start. The one on top. Yeah. usually.
Yeah. Who wouldn't
Let's
start
see.
on top? Tommy say.
What? Come on, man. Come on now. Come on.
Come on. It starts with an R.
What do we got?
Sound it out. Sound it
Ooh.
out.
Ref of the year.
Yeah.
Referee of the year.
Referee of the year. So you want to read off the finalists?
Let's see. Referee of the year. John Q.
I didn't vote on a lot of these ones.
Spaz.
Okay.
Corey Price.
Okay.
Tough Jim Steele.
Oh, yeah.
And Dennis John.
Oh, yeah. Dennis John was the nomination frontrunner on that one.
What is it? Front runner is
It was Dennis John. He was
Dennis John.
yes.
On that one.
Yeah, the ones that are in bold, that's
Yeah,
the ones
I
that
see
look
it.
thicker than the
Yep,
other ones.
That's
Yeah.
hey.
You know a lot
He
about
wouldn't know what
thickness
thicker
then.
is right now.
And then Tough Jim Steele is second runner up on that
Yeah,
one.
yep, you got, yep.
Who would you pick, Ryan, out of your number one ref?
It's hard. Yeah, I think this is one that's a little bit more for the wrestlers who have been in the ring with these guys. Maybe
Just
we should.
shot in the dark.
Spaz. Just because he's funny.
Okay.
And from a fan's perspective, come on.
Yeah.
Referee I know that sells T-shirts at every show.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we should ask Lexa.
And he gives away glasses.
Lexa,
don't
come
forget.
here for a second, darling.
Signed.
How many of these guys have you had the privilege of being in the ring with when they were officiating your match?
You got Dennis John, John Q, Spaz, Tough Jim Steele, and Corey Price.
None of them actually, but if I had to pick one, I would have to give it to Tough Jim Steele on it. He's
Okay.
a good guy.
Okay. So she's going
I'm
with
just
the.
mad that they didn't even put my boy Ozzy the ref. Represent. I still love you.
Ozzy the ref. Well, yeah, people heard it next year.
Yeah.
These were fan-nominated awards.
They were.
Sean,
Sean?
your referee of the year? If you could talk in normal voice for once.
Come on.
Instead of
Clock's
that
a ticking.
annoying...
If we want a 2-hour show, we got to hurry
Yeah.
up here, Sean.
Tough Jim Steele.
Front runner.
And only because I watched the man referee
Okay.
10 matches in the blazing heat.
I would have to say Dennis John.
Okay. Well, everybody seems to be disagreeing with us, though, because in a commanding lead, the biggest lead that we have thus far through the first day of voting, Corey Price has 72% of the votes.
Oh.
Whoa!
72%. Let me just reiterate that. 72% of the votes. The closest person to him in second place is Jim Steele. He has 12% of the votes. That is a 60-point lead. In
Wow.
politics, we
all
call
of them
that a
do.
landslide.
So you guys got to
That
push,
is like
man.
de Blasio, polling record against whoever he ran against for mayor this year. That dude, Loda, right? Guy who spells his name really weird. Whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, Corey Price, 72% of the votes right now.
That's
That
crazy,
is
man. That's awesome.
Redonkulous. Redonkulous.
But,
Moving
let's
ahead,
do
though.
it. Feud of the year.
Feud of the year.
We got Eric Tapout and Pat Buck.
No.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry,
You're looking
guys.
at the
Sorry.
wrong thing.
I looked at the wrong one.
I'm like, those two guys are feuding right now? They're
Wait a
promoting
minute.
together.
Wait a minute. Sorry. I looked down.
Stay
too
on
far.
the right block.
Chris Caden versus CJ Antonino.
Which was the front runner based on nominations.
And then you have Bearded Life versus Damage Inc.
Okay, Frankie Stars and Jay Lover there.
Jack Gallo versus Braden Knight.
Okay.
Vicious. Yeah, that was a vicious one, big time.
This guy's name is Arab. Do you need help saying it?
I might,
know.
because I'm not. I don't
Abdul
know
Nasir.
Abdul Nasir.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Versus
See, I got
Chris
it, man.
Steeler.
Versus Chris Steeler.
Yeah. Okay.
And Tommy C versus
Usual?
the anti-propagandist.
Oh, now we know who's going to win that one.
What are you talking about,
Yeah,
man?
we know who's going to win that one. You're going to start paying people off to go vote for
No,
you.
I don't think so.
But
Your-
hey,
your
thanks for
pick,
that $20
Brian?
because I'm voting for you right now.
All
'Cause,
right.
You know, because you gave me $20 earlier.
Yeah, you're a pick.
I'm a prick or my
No,
my
you're a
pick.
pick.
My
Not a
pick would be
prick.
Jack Gallo versus Braden Knight, but
Okay.
you know those are two guys equally matched. A series of matches, and not only did it just take place in SWA, they also wrestled out in Jersey a few times as well.
So their feud
Same
actually
intensity.
carries through
Yep.
a little.
Yeah, it's a very interstate type of feud.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, they
so
just don't
that
like each
they-
other.
They don't. That's
Sean?
all right. Sean, what about you?
Come on, stop falling
You
asleep
want me to
over there.
repeat it again? Too?
No, I'm going.
Okay.
With,
I know.
I'm going
I know
with
who's
Jack
going.
Gallo as well.
Okay.
All
I
right.
was wrong. I was
So,
wrong about you, Sean. For the first time in my life, I thought you were going to mark out for your boy CJ again.
You know what? I'll pick Bearded Life versus Damage Inc.
Somebody's kissing ass to the promoters.
No, not at all.
What? How did I do
You
a
did
kiss
one
ass?
and I did one. We were all
I said
kissing
Gallo
ass.
versus Braden Knight. Well, you shut your mouth over there, whole monitor.
Oh, we're all up in an uproar.
here-
She's gonna throw stuff at you.
I'll just still. What?
Oh no,
Girl, don't make me come over there and give you some of this
Uh-oh.
good. This park in the middle of the parking lot. You know what I'm saying, girl? You know what I'm saying, girl? Just right up in there.
Oh Lord,
Right up in there. The front runner, surprisingly though, which was Chris Caden
boy.
versus CJ Antonino, 0% of the votes at this moment.
Oh,
In the lead, because you're bribing people, is Tommy C versus the anti-propagandist.
I ain't bribing
You
nobody,
paid me
bro.
$20
What are
to
you
vote for
kidding?
so I did.
come on now.
You're letting
Next one.
You're letting people kiss the hall monitor who vote for you, right?
What? No, Alexa Rose. They're letting. She's
Uh-huh.
taking pictures with them. That's it. Yeah.
What do we
there
got
you go.
next? We got a few more
Promoter
before
of
we
the
take
year.
a break. Promoter of the year.
Now, ladies and
All
gentlemen,
right,
I
here-
was sorry for before.
Here we go.
Eric Tapout and Pat Buck,
They were the front runners in the nominations.
and also Mike Magnum.
Mike Magnum,
I mean,
really?
Mike Morgan.
We know Mike
Morgan.
Magnum is your hero.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
your hero.
He's your
No, Mike
hero,
Morgan.
Mike Magnum.
Mike Morgan
NYWC
from
crew,
Ace. Okay.
SWA crew,
Okay.
and Gino Caruso,
There's your pick.
VCPW.
I didn't
All
vote
right,
on a
go
lot
right
of these.
ahead.
I didn't. I'm debating right now. Sean, who you want?
Who are you picking?
Promoter of the year, huh?
Yeah,
NYWC.
that's who I'm going with.
And I said it off mic before. Mine would be NYWC also.
Okay.
You know, I'm being honest.
He's
I
going.
toss up between Ace and NYWC, but I follow the storylines at Ace, and they push more story oriented. There are a lot of storylines and stuff.
Okay.
Well,
So I had to go
if
with
that's the case, Dan's probably in the majority because of right now, in the second biggest lead of the first day of voting, Mike Morgan, who has 70% of the votes thus far.
Yeah,
Thus far,
every show follows a storyline.
which is
Who's right
which
from the last.
which while it
He's on TV. He's got the radio show. He's got TV. He's pushing it.
he's doing his
Good.
thing.
He's doing the
In
right
second
thing.
place at the moment is NYWC though, but they are trailing desperately in the first day because they only have 10% of the vote. So Morgan, the second person that's got a 60-point swing,
Yep, well deserved.
and
Wow, man.
he's got the what we call it, the GDA stamp of approval.
GDA Media Group approved.
There you go. Boom.
It's done.
Stamped. Okay. So why don't we move on to the next one, which is
Female wrestler of the year.
female wrestler.
Oh,
one
boy.
of our guests in the studio is up for that award this year.
And she's actually,
Well, because you got nominated.
yeah, big time.
Not only were you nominated, if I'm,
Well, there's some that don't. You
but
know that.
not only were you just nominated, you were the front runner in the nominations. You were. You had the most nominations.
You absolutely were.
You were the front runner. If your name is in bold.
the trigger.
Yeah, at the moment, that's the voting, but
That's the voting.
That's the voting, but nominations, you got the most nominations
Yeah.
Which means
during
the
that whole
fans really
process.
stepped
Yes.
up and put you in this category.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brat Prince and Princesses.
There you go. Okay. Who else do we got up there though?
All right, Lexa Rose, Nikki Adams,
That's my pick right there, Nikki Adams.
Martini Bell. Who's that?
Martini Bell. Marty?
Who's
Bell.
Marty Bell? Who is that?
You don't know who Marty Bell is?
No. Who's Marty Bell?
You know,
No.
Quit. If you don't know who Marty Bell is, quit.
No. Who is she?
Yeah, you've got homework to do.
She's hotness. That's what she is.
All right. Anyway,
Them curly hair.
never seen her.
That dark
Never
skin.
heard of her. Boy diva Rick
She's
Cataldo.
I'm pretty positive she's currently the NYWC. What is it? They call it the Starlet? Yeah, Starlet champion.
Oh, okay.
What are you, retarded?
Oh, I don't know.
That's a rhetorical question, but yeah,
I
you're
never,
retarded.
I never seen her matches or anything.
Retarded.
You're retarded.
No, I don't.
So
I
we
probably
got
have.
nominees for Female Wrestler of the Year: Marty Bell, Brittany Savage, Nikki Adams, Lexa Rose, Boy Diva Rick Cataldo, and our personal favorite here at the heel and the face, Trigger.
No, your favorite.
Trigger.
Just state that, ladies and
Because he
gentlemen.
was
I wanna
nominated
know
so
How
overwhelmingly.
that was allowed to happen.
Because he was nominated so
because-
overwhelmingly.
It's Trigger. I
And
don't
it's
know.
Trigger.
Your
And I
pick?
hope he wins.
Ryan?
Nikki Adams. I like Nikki Adams. I mark
Nikki,
out for her.
yeah, I know that. What about you, Sean?
Female Wrestler of the Year. Tough. What's up? I'm going Lexa Rose.
Mine would be Lexa Rose, Brittany Savage. First, second, right there.
Okay, I'm going Nikki Adams, Nikki Adams, Nikki Adams.
I'm going Nikki Adams, Rick Cataldo. Because I've seen
Yeah,
that
we
guy
know
work
you.
for
So,
years,
okay.
and I just-
It's okay, Sweepo. It's
Well,
all right.
at the moment,
My baby, don't mess
at
with
the
my
moment,
baby.
Nikki Adams is in the lead. Well,
Oh, here we go again.
you got a few faces you
my
got to
vote.
step on. Because at the moment, Lexa, you're in third place. Because in the moment, Nikki Adams has 47% of the votes. Trigger is in second place with 20% of the votes.
How was that allowed to happen?
And Lexa Rose is in third place with 13% of the votes. So it's not as quite a big a gap, but the gap is growing a little bit. So the gap is growing on Female Wrestler of the Year. Of course, I would say that then. Ooh, yeah, penis jokes. We got vagina. The JJ jokes up on this show.
All right, next. All right, next. We'll move
Good.
on.
Okay, yeah.
Radio show guest of the year,
See, this one, I know you guys are going to
Nightmare.
bickering over.
Shane Douglas, GYD, Julie Hart, Suntan, and Jake the Snake Roberts.
A lot of tough choices.
Dan Seethan behind me wants to know why he wasn't nominated.
Oh, well, because he wasn't nominated.
Your pick,
I'm no longer considered.
Ryan.
Just come as I please.
There you go.
I like Jake the Snake.
Time in my life.
Jake the Snake, I like him. I'm going to go with that one.
Okay,
Sean?
Sean.
I'm going with Jake the Snake too.
Stop copying me.
No, only because it was his first real interview. He was coherent. You know. I mean, he had come a long way
What a
already by
backhanded
then.
compliment that was. He was coherent.
He was coherent.
It actually is a compliment.
Mine would be Julie Hart.
There you go.
Before ending,
Definitely.
That's a huge compliment.
Mine would be Julie Hart through all the crap that Brett put her through. She deserves it.
You know what? We only got to hear one side of the story on that one, though.
Yeah, right.
Plain and
I'm
simple.
sure-
Anyway,
I'm sure-
no.
I'm
But the Graveyard
I'm
Disciples
sure
are kind of
the man
in a good running.
the man who marked it 4 out of 10, Bret Hart, would have an interesting story on Julie Hart if he gave him the mic time.
There's always three sides. His side, her side, the truth.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. We'll
Okay.
move on.
Okay, but at the moment, Graveyard Disciples are in the lead with 47% of the votes. But your girl, Julie Hart's in third place with 13%. Right before her and in between her and the Graveyard Disciples is Shane Douglas with 20% of the votes.
Wow.
Hey, not
And
so
then we
bad.
have a 3-way tie for the guys trailing, which are Jake the Snake, Suntan, and Nightmare. At the moment, this is only the first half day of voting.
Yeah,
so.
definitely, man. So keep voting on that.
Yep. What do we got next? Tag team?
Tag team of the year.
This one's got a lot of love. I know that.
Los Sucios.
Oh. Shit, you had to say that.
Bearded Life.
Okay.
GYD.
The
Uh-huh.
Graveyard Disciples.
Middle East Connection.
Okay.
And the Undead Army.
That's a tough one.
Undead Army were winners last year.
They
Yes,
were.
they were. Now they're
I feel
slumping.
I feel no repeat in there.
No, I don't either. I definitely
The
don't.
Undead Army is probably dead at this moment because they
Um,
fell asleep at the wheel of this voting at the
From
moment.
what I've seen at the polls when I voted, it was pretty neat downhill for them.
Wow, we just
On
have
yours?
well,
Your pick?
I'm just looking at the results at the moment. We have somebody who took the lead as far as like the biggest gap between. Yeah. Tommy just looked at it and he was
Holy
just like,
crap.
"Are you kidding me?" It's I don't know. This one's a tough one. I really don't know.
Wow, man.
I mean, I can tell you who I wouldn't vote for. Put it this way: There's only 3 teams on here that I would vote for. I like Middle East Connection, I like Graveyard Disciples, and I like Los Sucios.
Yeah, Middle East Connection.
I couldn't tell you right now.
Entrance theme.
No.
I actually want them for entrance theme of the year for
Well, so it's something that you can think about next year.
Well, who's your pick, Ryan?
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go Graveyard Disciples.
All right, Sean.
And then blatantly say F America, and then their song kicks in.
That's
it is the most
offensive.
brutal entrance theme I think I've ever heard.
Sean, who's your pick?
Tag team of the year?
Yeah.
Middle East Connection.
Now,
Sean.
wait a minute. That's not because of the factor of.
No. That's his
Damn.
pick. That's Sean's pick. Tommy.
Mine would.
What are you busting on my pick for?
Mine would have to be Los Sucios.
Okay. You guys ready for the shocker on this one? The biggest lead of the night
I've
at
seen
this
that.
moment
That was
belongs
crazy.
to the Middle East Connection with 77% of the votes thus far.
People need to listen to me more often.
That's right.
Dan is
People
on
need to listen.
fire.
Oh man.
If we were betting, Dan would be up so much right now.
I know, right?
His stack of chips would just be towering.
You know why? Because I go.
I would say taller. I would say your stack of chips would be taller than Tommy C, but that wouldn't involve you having a lot of chips.
Tommy C. That's why he's on a high chair.
Undead Army, the reigning champs, the reigning tag team of the year. Undead Army, 0% of the votes. Not a single vote casted for them yet. They need to step up. 0%. I'm not lying. Numbers don't lie.
Missing their mouthpiece from last year.
Wow, man, that's not good at all.
In second place, though, we have a 2-way tie. Graveyard Disciples and Bearded Life with 10% of the vote each. So 97% of the vote is for 3 teams thus far. Los
Wow.
Sucios trailing in 4th place at the moment with 3% of the vote.
You boys got to step it up out there. That's all I know.
Just
Definitely.
saying.
Wrestler of the year.
This is a big one.
You know what? Hold off. I'm not even going to say that yet. Let's do match of the year.
Okay.
Match of the year.
Match of the year. Ricky Richards versus Colt Cabana.
Hold on, this got a hammer.
Okay.
Big O versus Mike Mondo.
That was a hell of a match.
Ricky Richards versus Jack Gallo.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Gallo versus Braden Knight.
That's four extremely
You know what? Sean,
well fought
you
matches.
pick first. Who do you want?
Yeah, Sean. Tell
Which
us.
one?
Come on,
Come
Sean.
on, Sean. Today.
Any day now.
Gallo Richards.
Gallo Richards. Tommy?
Gallo Richards. I would say Big O versus Mike Mondo.
I'm going to go Gallo Richards as well. But the one that we didn't mention is in the lead, which is Ricky Richards versus Colt Cabana.
I said that one, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I did say
Okay.
that one. I did say that one.
50% at the
Yeah,
moment.
I see what you have written down on this, and
Well, that's inaccurate because
yeah,
these things
that
keep
was.
jumping up.
Yeah.
Between that one and Big O and Mondo.
Wow.
Well, Big O and Mondo's in second place right now with 22%.
Again,
But they're tied with they're tied with Jack Gallo and Braden Knight, which also has 22% of the votes, trailing in 4th place Ricky Richards versus Jack Gallo, which is shocking to me because I thought that was one of the better matches I've seen all year. Live at least.
Well, except for the finish. I didn't like the finish on that one. I thought that was
And that could be kind of why it's hurting right now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it had that huge bump from Ricky from the apron straight to the floor when Gallo caught him.
Yeah,
Ricky
yep.
tried to do that back mule kick to him.
Yep,
Gallo
yeah.
caught it, snatched him, splashed right to the ground.
It happened to be it happened to be on the Heel and Face Facebook page.
It did.
Yeah.
That's
It did.
All right.
But, hey, you know what? Ricky was smart, though. I'll give Ricky credit. He knew how to push
Now-
Gallo's buttons.
Well, you know what? Now this is one that everybody's got to get involved on.
Yeah.
Because if you want to be number one,
This is the one who has got
you've got to focus and push yourself and have people back you up. Wrestler of the year.
the wrestler.
It's time for the Wrestler of the Year.
Which at the
And
moment
we're
has
gonna
casted.
seal Sean's mouth from that.
Which at the moment has the most votes have been casted for this
Yes.
one for wrestler
So
of the
that
year.
means Justin Toxic, Jack Gallo,
Mm-hmm.
Ricky Richards,
Mm-hmm.
Stockade,
Mm-hmm.
the Big O,
Mm-hmm.
Tattooed Ugly, Len Oddity.
Well, we all know who Sean's going to vote for.
Let me guess.
Sean.
Go ahead, Sean.
Sean.
That's tough. Come back to me later.
No, come on.
No,
Yeah.
come on.
No, that's tough.
No,
Come back to me
it's
later.
not
know
tough.
it's
We
tough.
all know.
We all know. You could just say
No,
it.
that's tough. Come back to me later.
I know you're gonna get a
All right,
tattoo of it.
all right.
pretty
Since
soon. Go ahead, Ryan.
we're time desperate here.
Go ahead.
Desperate. It's not
Go
even
ahead.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, but we still got a couple more things. We still got a number of things we got to talk about after the awards. After this one.
Not to mention, you put your 2 fans to sleep already.
Yeah. Mrs. Abernathy already took her medicine. She's falling asleep already.
I like Justin Toxic. I'm going Justin Toxic.
Okay.
I think all around. If it weren't for Gallows' losing streak this year,
you know,
yeah, I got to go with Justin Toxic. He's been on fire all year, no matter where he's been. And I do like his tassels
that
on his
tasseled ass. Don't lie.
Yeah.
You know where I was with the champion of the year?
Uh-huh.
Same boat, Big O, all the way.
Mark.
No, not even a mark.
Sean, we're back to you.
Just true talent.
We're back to you.
Yep.
Come on. You've had a good 45 seconds to think about this.
Come on. We know. Just say it already. Come on.
I gotta go Jack Gallo.
What?
Okay. Why? Why? Did you hit your head? Were you,
No.
You're shocked by his...
I'm very
You know.
Go ahead.
Because
Why?
at the very end of the year,
He's just
seems
saving
to have
face.
turned it around.
He's saving face. He doesn't
Not
want
saving
everybody to
face.
know how big a mark he is for Lynn
Yeah,
Oddity,
he
so that's
is.
why he's
Yep,
saying,
he's
you
a
know,
big
we
mark.
already know.
Way too late for that.
Okay.
And see, I think Big O's going to take it just on the popularity vote.
Yep, big time.
When it comes down to it, with me, it's a toss-up between Stockade, Justin Toxic, and Gallows.
Well,
And I'm going strictly by talent. Like, I like Big O. He's got the talent, but he's definitely going to take it on the popularity.
I'm going to say something that it's probably going to land us in a lot of hot water. I think the least talented guy on that list is Big O. From a pure wrestling aspect.
Ladies and gentlemen, just so you do
That was
know,
me.
Ryan Perry is
I
on
said
his
that.
own on that one.
He's going to take it on the popularity vote. He's got the talent, but he's the most popular one.
And
He can't do...
it's all
Listen,
him, man.
listen. Big O... And that's not knocking Big O. That's not knocking Big O, though. It's not. Because there's just... all those guys on there can take it to a different degree.
Well, you have.
He's got one game.
Well, you've got
One
all of them.
gear that he can go in. I've seen Stockade hit second gear. I've seen Stockade go to the top. I've seen Stockade do, I've seen him brawl, fight with, chairs in his hand. I've seen Gallo do that. I've seen Toxic do that. I've seen Ricky Richards have clearly done that.
See, I've seen Big O since day one, since he first stepped into the ring. He has taken his game to a whole nother level, but he's still learning. He's still got a way to go, without a doubt.
Which is scary because the guy is good.
Because
He's good.
He's got so much more potential.
But out of these 6, I'm going to say he's got the least amount of talent. That's not saying he's, that's not saying he's not in the 99 percentile. He is. He's
I
clearly.
don't see that as a put down. I see that as he's still got a lot more potential.
He
can be unleashed in that ring.
He's an elite because he's one of the 6 finalists for Wrestler of the Year, and we cover a lot of different wrestling. But
all right,
now
all right.
we got to get into the
You know what I
nitty
want
gritty.
to know? I want to know what the Ring Queen thinks about Wrestler of the Year.
Yeah, let's get her up on here.
Where's Cash?
Oh well, okay. Now we know where her.
But if I had to choose, because he's not on here, honestly, I would have to give it to Justin Toxic.
See, she's with me on that one. Yeah, everybody loves the
Yes,
laces.
I do
on
love the
his
tassels on his butt. He's got a nice butt. Not as nice as Cash's, though.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's gonna be a tricky one. I should say.
I asked that.
All right, how about we do this? Why don't we take a break? We take a break. We come back. We plug Mugs and Cocoa.
Yeah, pay some
next
bills
weekend,
and whatnot.
and then Sean has a very special topic he wants to bring up.
Oh, all right.
That we were discussing in the pre.
It might get a little heated around.
It's gonna.
All right.
Don't forget Access Unknown at Stronghold Pro Wrestling.
Yeah,
Stronghold
definitely,
Pro Wrestling,
definitely, man.
Stronghold Pro Wrestling.
Access
All right.
Unknown.
I gotta go. I got a show to catch.
All right.
So Hall
Dan,
Monitor.
thanks for coming down.
All right.
You ready to take us out,
Yeah,
Hall Monitor?
we might as well take a break then.
Let's take a break. Sean, patented line.
Hall Monitor, take us out.
You know
Now I'm here, along for the ride. Now I see the angels fly above. Now I see that you have had enough. You walk forever, may I roam. And no, you'll never be alone. I see your eyes filled with tears, and I'm here to comfort you, my dear. And just know I will never be home, and I know you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough. And you walk forever, may I roam. When I know you'll never find your home. Never find your home. You'll never find your home. My soul right by your side, and I'm still here. And I'm here alone for the ride. And just know that I had no choice. And I know it was my time to go. And I see the angels fly above. And I see that you have had enough. You walk forever, may I roam. And I know you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above. See them fly above. And I sing that you have had enough, that you have had enough. And you walk forever, may I roam. Let know you'll never be alone. Never be alone.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
We're losing a lot of people from the green room.
We are.
Lexa
The
Rose is
green
leaving.
room's emptying out right now.
Right in the midst of a heated debate that we're about to have here, Sean.
Oh, we're going to have the heated debate still.
I don't know if these guys want to join in. Tommy might want to join in after he's done politicking over there. So, Sean, do you want to bring up the topic?
So, yeah, well, let's figure out what's going on with the awards.
Well, we've already talked about the awards.
Right, we did.
I know you're all frazzled because everybody's leaving and nobody's saying goodbye to you because nobody loves you because you're the heel. Even though you're in the lead with 71% of the votes right now.
With 71% of the votes.
Yo, man. all of a sudden you turn back on and I'm not here. And what are you?
You
guys?
were done you
Okay,
were politicking.
let's talk
Yeah, it
about
was.
Muggs and Coco before we talk
Mugs
about
and Coco, free
Sean's.
show.
Mugs and Coco.
Sean's
Free
got a
show.
Yes.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
Because
Stacked
you know
card.
what?
Why?
Sean's going to be Santa Claus.
Sean is going to be Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's going to be funny.
That's not just going to be funny. Funny doesn't describe Sean as Santa Claus.
Interesting. I was what?
I heard you're dressing
I
as an
thought
elf.
it was only if it was like.
No, I heard you're dressing as an elf.
I was.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
I don't remember. But
We
I
want
guess
to talk
I
about
did.
the card.
Oh yeah,
We got a
let's go
stacked
for
card,
it, man.
and we got more matches to be announced.
Oh.
I'm assuming
Yeah,
next week.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
Next week we will have matches. Jerry should be joining us next week, from what I hear,
Well,
to
special
discuss them.
Mugs and Coco broadcast right
Oh,
before
yeah.
the holiday hiatus.
And then don't forget, it is
But
a
let's
free
talk
show.
about the card that's already been announced for Mugs and Coco.
All right.
100% free show, December 22nd at the NYWC Sportatorium in Deer Park. It's a Sunday. Doors should be opening, I believe, at 3 o'clock. The show is listed to start at 4. Usually it's an hour before. Hell of a card at the moment. There's going to be more matches added on.
Yes.
But the last 2 matches that were announced, an exhibition match between longtime rivals, ATL, SWA's resident superhero. He's taking on Heavenly Hatch Stevens with Manager of the Year nominee Brandon Gold in his corner. Thoughts on that match, gentlemen?
ATL all the way.
I'm going to mark out for ATL a little bit, too.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody's marking out for ATL.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Well, 'cause
We love ATL.
Well, because it's Christmas time. He's a superhero.
Not only that, he's good in the ring, man. He knows how to use the ring, utilize the ropes and
He
everything.
knows how to utilize the lights, too. That's a big advantage.
Yeah, but now he can do his
He
thing.
can't. We were arguing about this last week.
You know?
I think he's at a disadvantage because of that, but I still think he's going to pull out the victory. You know, that's called resilience.
Yes, it is, and a superhero must have resilience.
Yes, and know who must have resilience as well? Each member of the 6-man elimination match. All these guys vying for an opportunity to basically move up in the ranks in SWA. We have Anthony Gangone. We have the debuting Damian Gibbs. The debuting Craven Varro. The debuting Too Hot Steve Scott. The debuting Smiley. And returning tag team member of Aerial Assault, JDK. 6 men, all want to move up the ranks. JDK wants to keep that winning way going. Anthony Gangone, he ain't no pushover. And I can tell you the 4 newcomers to SWA, who aren't necessarily newcomers in general, but just to SWA, they're definitely looking to make a great first impression as well. Thoughts?
I would have to go with Smiley on that one.
You like Smiley. I'm going to go with Smiley as well. Look at that. Yeah, 2 for 2 so far. In the,
I like Smiley.
And Sean's going to break it.
I'm going Gangone.
You see? Had to break it. 'Cause what a heel this guy is.
Yeah, you
What
are.
a jerk.
You are a jerk.
Watch Gangone ring now, and then
All right.
and then when we come back,
From holiday hiatus.
I'll do the next match.
Okay.
Exhibition match. Nova Scotia versus the Protector
Wow.
of Professional Wrestling.
I think this is
Jack
all.
I
Gallo.
think we can all agree on who we think is going to win that match.
Yeah.
Jack Gallo, of course. Come on. Nova Scotia is like a twig.
Wait, you picked Jack Gallo?
Yes.
Funny. I was going to do the same thing.
Oh.
How about you, Ryan?
Let me think about this for a second. Jack Gallo.
Oh, you weren't going to pick the twig?
No.
Okay.
The guy who basically got the
He's
floor
probably the
mopped with him.
size of Jack's arm.
Put this way, Justin Toxic mopped the floor with him. What do you think Jack Gallo's going to do to this guy? This guy doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
The only way this guy, gets lucky is if he taps out right in the beginning.
I don't.
If he's smart, he taps out during instructions backstage.
Yeah, because you know what, it would be wise because he'll piss Jack off and he'll break him.
Jack's already pissed off. This
So,
kid is
yeah.
just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah,
Somebody
because-
go get hurt.
Gallo is going to kick him back to Ontario.
Yeah, because Jack Gallo has the braided knight still in his head. You know, he doesn't. It's not out of there yet.
And who
So-
knows what Grim Reaper's been whispering
Yeah.
into his ear.
So he's focused on just really smashing and trashing. So this kid might as well just stay home and send a card.
Gallo should be counting his Christmas cookies and he's not suspended.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
Tommy, why isn't he suspended?
Or
did he just pay
sending
you enough?
fruitcakes to the SWA front office.
How much money?
No,
did
we don't
Gallo
like
pay you?
fruitcakes. No.
How much money did he give you?
No, there ain't no money involved in that, man.
Yeah.
Why don't we
he
get to
says
the
it with
next
a smile
match
on
there,
his
man?
face.
I know, right?
Wild card match. This is the match that will determine the 5th participant
Yes. it
in
will.
the winner's circle 5-pack challenge for the SWA Pride Championship. Wild card match features the 1% of professional wrestling, Ricky Richards,
Ricky Richards,
Esquire the Third,
Esquire the Third,
going on up against the recently suspension lifted Chris
Caden.
Chris Caden.
Out of that one, I would pick Chris Caden.
Because he paid enough to get the suspension lifted.
What about you, Sean?
My gut tells me Chris Caden, only because he's hungry, he's fresh off suspension, he's got something to prove.
Listen,
and nothing would rub your nose in it.
You know what?
More than him winning the Pride title that night.
Chris Caden personally sent me a video, his return, what he was doing. And let me tell you something. He had nothing but footage of him working out in the gym, eating right, doing the right thing. And I think he is hungry, and he's going to wipe Ricky Richards through that mat.
I guess Ricky stopped sending you checks every month, though.
Nah, there's none of that
Did
going
one
on.
bounce, really?
There's none of that going on.
Okay. Well,
Did you get it back with the account closed?
Me and Tommy are still, what is it now? 4 for 4? Because I'm going to go with
Yes,
Chris Caden as well.
yes. We're 4-4, man.
But I think that's going to probably be match of the night. Just calling it now. Which leads us to the SWA Pride Championship match, the Winner's Circle 5-pack challenge, which we'll see Sean's fanboy, the Great Bambino, CJ Antonino, current reigning SWA Pride champion, going up against Justin Toxic, who gets basically a free opportunity to win the championship since he already has a #1 contendership for later on down the road. The Grim Reaper, the New Age Terminator, Trigger, and the winner of the Ricky Richards versus Chris Caden match. Gentlemen, thoughts on this? I know Sean's going to go with Antonino.
Wow,
because he's a
man.
fanboy.
My,
Yeah, he doesn't even defend it.
No,
he's
he doesn't.
such a fanboy.
He doesn't have to. He's sucking it up. He's a mark. Mine would have to be, honestly, Justin Toxic has a chance. And then, you've got the Grim Reaper in there.
Mm.
Those two right there. And then Trigger. Well, never mind. Anyway, those two, Reefer and Justin Toxic, I would have to toss it up. And I'm going to go with Reefer on this one.
Sure.
Your winner.
Here we go.
And still SWA Pride champion, the Great Bambino, CJ Antonino.
Really? Come on. Ryan, let's see.
I'm going to go completely left field here.
I know.
I'm going to say the winner and new SWA Pride champion is whoever walks out in the wild card match victorious between Ricky Richards and Chris Caden.
Ooh, Ryan's just sitting back, putting his chair
And
up.
so in my mind, Caden wins that match, then goes on to become SWA Pride champion.
Here's
Wouldn't you love that, Sean?
I
To
would.
really stick it to Tommy?
I would. It would be like rubbing Tommy's nose in stuff. But here's the thing with that is he's got to wrestle Ricky Richards, who is no slouch in the ring, none.
No, he is not. Definitely not.
And after that is said and done, he then has to wrestle with these 4 other men.
Yes. And here's my thing. I think Caden's smarter than all 4 of these men.
Well, that might be true. What is Ricky Richards going to put him through to get him there?
And you don't think Caden's already got a game plan for this? You don't think Caden's going into this? Keep in mind, this is 5 guys in the ring at once.
Who half of them are no slouches either.
No, they aren't. But that always means one guy's going to be isolated. That guy could be Chris Caden, who's just sitting back waiting.
Yeah,
Waiting for
they
2 of
could
the
all
guys to
isolate
take
it.
out 2
They
of the
could
other
all-
guys, then maybe waiting for that one other guy to take out the remaining other guy, and then Caden sneaks in. Caden's smart. He's college educated.
Definitely.
He's a smart guy.
Wow.
CJ Antonino, no chance. No chance. Everybody's gunning
no.
for him. Every single guy in that match wants to pin the champ.
Everybody threw the company, and now these 4 guys have the chance.
I think
I don't know.
Bambino's got the moxie to pull it off.
I don't.
I think 10 minutes in, Bambino's sucking gas.
Yeah.
I think he's done.
I think he's going to be done, and that's going to be the end
If
of it.
Bambino can't win in 10 minutes, he's done. No chance. No chance.
Yeah.
I'm holding firm.
No.
I think the wild card match is going to be a problem to whoever comes out of it.
But
no,
Ryan's sitting on the edge.
This is what I do. Here it is. Right. Bambino, no chance. Biggest target in the match. Trigger, not smart enough. Inexperienced. Least experienced in the match.
Big time.
He's going to make a mistake. Somewhere along the line, he'll make a mistake. He'll look good for a minute. He's going to make a mistake. It's going to cost
I think he's going to eat some
Toxic.
guardrail.
Toxic doesn't have enough on the line. He knows he gets another championship opportunity at the end of this. So there's not enough.
But what great motivation for Toxic to close out the year as the Pride champion.
Yeah, it would. I'm not saying but it's not enough. Knowing the fact that he has opportunity after this kind of lessens it. It's kind of like playing Game 6 of the World Series. When you're already up 3-2. You can lose that match. It's okay. That game you can lose because Game 7's home
Now,
field.
if you're Toxic, how do you swing this? Do you swing it as, okay, I'm going to get another opportunity against CJ, or do you manipulate it and say, if I know I'm not going to win, do I pick...
If I'm Toxic...
Do I pull for...
If I'm Toxic, I do everything in my power to either win the match or make sure that Trigger wins the match.
Right. Because of the February
there's no
show...
chance that Trigger beats Toxic one-on-one. Ever. Ever.
Oh,
for
yeah.
his career.
Definitely.
Ever. Never going to
Definitely
happen.
indeed.
You're going out on some limbs
Well,
tonight.
He really
I'm
is,
calling
man.
a spade here.
He is.
Let's stop lollygagging around facts. You guys do that. You pander a little bit.
You know what?
I'm
Yeah.
a Syth.
Yeah.
We deal in absolutes. This is what I do.
All right.
Trigger's the weak link in this match.
Definitely.
The only wild card, the only real wild card in this match is Grim Reaper.
Oh, yeah. And it's a tough one. That's a tough wild
So
card.
if I'm wrong about Chris Caton walking out not only victorious in his wild card match against Ricky Richards, but victorious as SWA Pride champion at the end of the night, the only person I would be wrong would be because Grim Reaper beats him to the punch. That's it. Antonino, 10 minutes max, he's done. Trigger, too stupid, too inexperienced. Toxic, not enough motivation. Grim Reaper, I don't know. But we don't know what's going on right now with Grim Reaper because we don't know what's going on with him and Gallo. Maybe Gallo makes an appearance in this on behalf of Grim Reaper.
Maybe Gallo becomes a factor.
It's possible.
Definitely.
It's possible. I mean, none of these guys, have anybody who's outside the ring.
All right.
rooting
Well,
on.
yeah. Let's move on to the next one. One of
The main
Sean's
event.
favorites.
The main event.
Yeah, Sean's
And
favorite.
we know why. The
Big
big
bag
bag.
of F 'em up match.
The big bag of F 'em up match.
Big
That
bag
voice has gotta
of
go.
F
It's killing me.
hashtag %KM up match.
Tattooed Ugly, Len Oddity
Can I say it?
Go ahead.
versus
Can I say
the
it fully?
King,
Go
Junior
ahead.
Reyes.
Can I say it fully? Can
Yeah.
I? Really? Really? Can I say it?
Go ahead.
In a big bag of fuck 'em up match.
He just had... There's a puddle under you now. Go get a mop. Oh, boy. I don't know. Sean? I know. Len Oddity.
How
Ryan?
can you not pull for Len Oddity in
Oh,
this
yeah,
match?
yeah.
Give me
All right.
5 reasons
I hear you because
why
you
you
know,
don't think Len Oddity wins this
listen,
match.
I agree with you on Len Oddity on this one, but you've had your nose so far up Len's crack all night it ain't even funny. Every little pick on the awards, everything. Len this, Len that. Here, rub my nose in that. Ryan, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Junior Reyes, Tattooed Ugly, Len Oddity. Which one?
I hate doing this because I know Sean's going to smile, but I'm going to say Len Oddity. But only because he's so much vastly superior than Junior Reyes in this particular atmosphere.
And this is his place, his sandbox.
This is his match.
This is
This
his
is his
ground.
baby.
When
This is-
you say the big bag, not even the rest of it, Len has this big smile and he's all happy because he knows what's going to happen.
And he knows what's in the bag.
And he knows what's coming. And he knows what he's going to give you. And let me tell you, Junior Reyes, okay, he fought Necro Butcher 5,000 times.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't matter. Now you're going against a real hardcore, crazy guy that just doesn't care. He's got tattoos on his forehead, on his head.
On his face.
On his face,
On
man.
his face.
So let me tell you something.
His tongue is
It's
split.
gonna be a good
the
match.
man probably has more holes in him than a block of Swiss cheese.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good match. And
But
Junior?
Junior Reyes smells like Swiss cheese.
Well, that's besides the point.
So that's gotta be a
We
distraction.
air freshener the ring afterwards.
Yeah.
We
But
try.
hey, man, yeah, that's a good strategy on Junior
Yeah,
Reyes' part.
it's all right.
You
Yeah.
smell really bad.
You really don't
He's
want to be
gonna
near
wanna
him.
get close encounters with you, right?
Yep. So you just throw shit at him.
I think he's going to roll around in shit
He better.
right before the match starts.
He should.
You know, he's either going to roll around in shit or he's going to watch a bunch of CJ Antonino matches right before his match starts. Just,
Yeah, I think so.
They're basically
but,
the equivalent. Oh, snap!
pick
Shots
on the
fired.
champ like
I'm
that.
teasing
Don't
CJ.
pick on the champ like that.
I talk to CJ
Oh.
frequently. He knows I'm teasing him.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Len Oddity all the way.
Len Oddity definitely is going to take that match. I had that feeling too.
Len Oddity all the way.
But
all right,
ladies and gentlemen, no tickets though. Don't forget, no tickets. Come down.
Completely free.
NYWC
Tommy,
Sportatorium.
Are you ready for this next segment though? Before we end the show,
Yeah, let's go for
Sean's
it.
been begging to do this for a second. But before we get to that, can I just say that Brandon Gold posted on his Facebook a link to Manager of the Year, and he had some very choice words for the people he's competing with.
Really? Oh,
and
you
I
gotta
quote,
read that.
And I quote, Brandon Gold says, "I refuse to lose to a suicide girl's reject, the delusional, self-proclaimed ring queen, a former Motley Crue groupie, or the guy who looks like he's a card-carrying member of the Aryan Brotherhood. Vote Brandon Gold. Hashtag Brandon Gold for America. Hashtag business never quits." End quote. He's shooting. He's shooting
Wow.
at his competition.
Oh yeah, he's really going.
He's going heavy on his competition, and you know what? It seems to work because he's closed the gap by 3 points on Bonnie Oddity.
Oh boy.
3 points just from that one post that he made 16 minutes ago. In 16 minutes, he's closed the gap 3 points.
I wonder what the
Hey,
oddball
that's
army
all
would
good.
have to say about Bonnie being called a suicide girl reject.
Well, yeah, those are Brandon Gold's words.
Yeah, so
So Heavenly Hatch Stevens versus Len Oddity could be in the future one day. I'm just saying. Poor Hatch Stevens, who had nothing to do with this.
Poor Hatch Stevens.
Now, but hey, you know what? He also took shots at everybody there. I mean, Nicoletta being the Motley Crue groupie. I'm assuming Crusher Dugan is the card-carrying member of the Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah, but he got that one wrong. She's like Michael Jackson. She doesn't like Motley Crue.
Wow.
Yeah, you know.
Not everybody
But,
can be like you, Tommy.
I know. Come
All
on.
right,
now.
so Sean, bring up the topic that you've been dying to bring up all night.
I was listening to some stuff the other day,
Please tell us.
and since we're talking about awards and
Here we go,
other
Tommy.
things.
You're going to hate this topic. I'm actually curious where Tommy stands on this stuff.
and the subject of Chris Benoit and the Hall of Fame came up,
Oh, here we go.
and I was curious what not only we thought here,
Uh-huh.
but everybody listening thought. So I posed the question: should Chris Benoit be inducted into the Hall of Fame? And why?
Sean, what are your thoughts
Or why
on it?
not?
Because I know you have a thought on this, Sean. That's why you're leading with this.
I think yes. And here's why I think yes. On the merits of his wrestling career alone,
Okay. We're listening.
if the Hall of Fame was, about your career and life, then maybe you take a second and step back. But the Hall of Fame is about what you do in the squared circle and the area around it.
Tommy? Well, maybe
know
we
what?
maybe we should answer this question. Just simple question, Tommy. does Chris Benoit deserve to be in the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame?
You know what? I'm just gonna say this on what Sean said. I agree with right there, and yes.
And here is where the debate begins, because I say no. I say no because every Hall of Fame has this thing called the character clause, in which it means you have to not only be an outstanding member of whatever sport or performance art that you're being inducted into, you have to be not only an amazing member of that, you have to be an amazing member of society. And killing your wife and child does not make you an amazing member of society.
No, but hold on right there. That's all. Rest their souls, man. But you know what? That's all fine and good. But we're talking about when he was working, not his private life.
But you
not
can't
his private life.
But you can't exclude a character clause. Okay, well then you know what? He missed a big pay-per-view because of his private life. So they two blend. Now, a character clause is an important factor of any Hall of Fame, whether it be the NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball,
Yes,
NBA.
yes.
So right off the bat, he disqualifies there, right? But let's take it, even if you don't want to count his life, right? He's still not a Hall of Fame member. Still not a Hall of Fame member.
And why not?
Because have you ever seen the man cut a promo?
It sucks.
It was horrendous.
His promos do suck.
Horrendous. And if you're going to be the elite of the elite, you got to be awesome at every single thing. Every single thing.
Mm.
And if you're not awesome at promos, at least be able to get, through them. He couldn't get through promos.
He used to walk away in the middle of a lot of them.
They were terrible. Like, that's the knock on Bret Hart. He wasn't really good at promo. But he can get through the promos, which is why he would be a Hall of Famer. But Chris Benoit, no. And what did Chris Benoit ever really do? He had what? 1 World Championship reign? 2, if you count the WCW, shenanigans that took place.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. How many other things did he do?
How many Chris Benoit moments can you remember? Now, be realistic.
1.
Take the family stuff out
1.
of it. Take the personal stuff out of it.
1.
And what is that one?
Winning at WrestleMania.
That's all you can
That's
remember.
the only thing that comes to my mind.
Not that he was a pivotal part of the Horsemen.
No. I wouldn't even think he was a pivotal part of the Horsemen. Because I think Horsemen, and I think Ole, and I think Arn, and I think Rick, and even to a certain extent, I think Sting, or Barry Windham, or Lex Luger. I don't think Dean Malenko and Chris Benoit.
No, Dean Malenko maybe not.
I hear you, definitely.
But they're all part of it.
Chris Benoit was an integral part of that.
Of the
that
worst
stable.
version of the Horsemen? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So he's a big fish in a small pond. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Shane Douglas syndrome. Just saying. Just saying.
Trust me, I know. Shane Douglas is a funny thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just saying. And to an extent, that's not Shane's fault, But, it is what it is. Jeff Jarrett syndrome. How's that?
I'm not being.
Chris Benoit doesn't go into the Hall of Fame just even on his wrestling ability.
Yeah, I would have to say it.
Tommy's already thinking.
The story of what Sean was saying, of how to put Chris Benoit, yes, but to put him in the Hall of Fame, as I looked at it from what your perspective and Sean's, I don't think he should be. I don't even think he should be nominated.
I'm not knocking him. He was an amazing technician, amazing.
Yeah.
But so is William Regal, and you won't see anybody vouching that he belongs in the Hall of Fame overwhelmingly.
No, not at all.
And he did more than Benoit, in my mind.
You're right, and
because he trained a whole generation of guys that are going to be the future of this business. Benoit didn't,
And why don't you put Regal in the Hall of Fame?
Well, as of right now, he wouldn't be. In 20 years, maybe he would, because maybe he has firsthand knowledge on the 3 biggest stars of 10 years from now.
And I think you have to be
and that's why Major League
retired
Baseball,
11 years.
Well, and that's why Major League Baseball also says, hey, you could be in the Hall of Fame as a player or as a coach. And William Regal might fall into that second slot as a coach, as a trainer, down the line.
It's still good. It doesn't matter. You make
Benoit? Who'd he coach? The Grim Reaper of Death? Like, seriously, what did he ever do? Eddie was better. Eddie was 1,000 times better. He got overshadowed by his best friend. Eddie could cut a promo. Eddie could wrestle just as good. Eddie was involved in bigger moments.
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero's a shit.
I can name 7,000 Eddie Guerrero moments in my head. I can name one from Chris Benoit, and that was beating Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
I just love when he comes out.
And the
in that
only
low
reason
ride.
I could probably remember that is because I was there at WrestleMania, and that's probably why. I was there, and I was tearing my eyes. He's hugging Nancy, only to kill her 3 years later. This guy's a scumbag. Scumbag.
See, you keep injecting that into
because it is a part of it. It is a part of it. But I've already laid out why he wouldn't be a Hall of Fame member just because of wrestling and only wrestling alone.
I think he should be considered regardless.
Oh, he'll get considered same way that Barry Bonds
never-
and Mark McGuire
he'll-
get considered
he'll never
for the Hall
be
of Fame,
considered.
but they ain't never going in.
He'll never be considered. Never on
he'll
a
get
level
considered.
that really matters.
Because what he did was the ultimate worst thing you could ever do. You killed your child.
Yeah, so I don't see him going.
That is the
at
worst
all.
thing you can ever do as a human being. I don't care how retarded your brain is. You killed your child. Go to hell. I hope he's wrestling Hitler right now.
With a pineapple?
Yeah. He's a scumbag.
Oh man, well, you know what? I see where Ryan's coming from.
Black guy on professional wrestling. I mean, this is already a carnival industry, and this guy made pro wrestling look like a lot worse. He set back pro wrestling 10 years from having its next big boom.
That's some strong views.
And
It's a good one, though.
But they're good views.
And what you said is good, but you got to toss it up back and forth, and I don't see where he's legitimate ready.
If this was the Hall of Fame
At
of
all.
life, then he'd probably be in the fifth level of the
Sean,
basement
but
somewhere.
Sean, really, what did he do? Even take out the fact that he's a murdering son of a bitch. Take that out. What did he really do?
He didn't do shit. And your Four
You know who's a
Horsemen
Hall of
thing,
Famer?
yeah.
Mr. Perfect, Owen Hart, Bret Hart, the Von Erichs, Ric Flairs, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero. Not
The
Chris
Road
Benoit.
Warriors.
Not Chris Benoit.
The Road Warriors.
The Road Warriors, greatest
Yeah,
tag team
man.
of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time.
Or
the only
even-
team that trails behind them is the Dudleys.
Yep.
At least in my mind. Dudleys.
Now we're talking about Hall of Fame. Even though the Freebirds are already in the Hall of Fame, you don't put them anywhere.
Dudleys won championship titles
But
everywhere.
but wait a minute.
Everywhere.
But wait a minute. You're looking at a little bit of like different era, in a way. You're looking at different era when you look at the Freebirds and then the Dudleys. A little bit different era, but both great wrestling, great people.
Here's the thing
That's
about
it.
the Dudleys, right? I don't think anybody worried about the Freebirds ever getting over. Dudley was at ECW. The big knock used to be, they couldn't do it on a mainstream level. And then they got signed to WWE, and they did it on a mainstream level.
Mm-hmm.
Better than they've ever done it before. That's why they're the second best tag team of all time.
But,
Nobody's ever going to touch the Road Warriors, though.
No, fuck.
Especially in the state of tag wrestling nowadays,
No.
nobody's ever going to come close to the Road Warriors.
What tag wrestling now?
Oh, there's a lot. No,
There is.
WWE's got a
There
big
is.
boom in tag wrestling. They got about like 10 teams I can think of right now in WWE.
I like the Usos.
The Usos are
I
super
love the
over.
Usos,
They're
man.
super over.
Uso.
Yeah. Ooh, so.
Yeah,
Ooh.
man.
They're
Usos
super
rock,
over.
man.
The Real Americans, Cesaro
You got
and
you got
Swagger.
the Wyatts or
You
whatever.
got the Wyatts. You got tons of funk. You got R-Truth and Xavier Woods. You got Goldust and Cody Rhodes, the brothers. You got the Shield. There's a lot of teams going on in WWE. Primetime Players. A lot of teams in WWE right now. I couldn't tell you about that secondary promotion, but a lot,
Secondary.
but Chris Benoit couldn't even get into that promotion's Hall of Fame.
Oh boy.
Just saying.
Oh shit.
But, I mean, what did he really do, Sean?
Sean
He
has.
did nothing.
Sean cannot.
He was
vouch.
the figurehead of the worst version of the Four Horsemen.
He wasn't the figurehead.
Check.
Ric Flair has always been the figurehead of the Horsemen.
He was the Seth Rollins of the Radicals because everybody wanted to see Eddie. Nobody gave a shit about Benoit.
Yeah.
Perry Saturn and Moppy was more interesting than Benoit, dude. Honestly, what did he ever do?
Saturn and Moppy.
Because he was awesome because he would hurt himself. Well, congratulations, you hurt yourself. in a wrestling match. Oh.
So what else you got there, Sean?
Yeah. I mean, really, what?
I think we should move on from this because it's getting boring. We're just rolling around in a circle on this waste of a time athlete.
Who do you think is the biggest snub from the Hall of Fame outside of Chris Benoit? That you don't think gets enough attention that they deserve if there was a
who do you think
professional wrestling Hall of Fame, like the elite of the elite Hall of Fame? Not WWE's version, not Pro Wrestling Illustrated's version, like an actual super duper, like this is the Hall of Fame, like the Baseball Hall of Fame, which is not just Major League Baseball, that's all of baseball. So all of professional wrestling.
What is that?
It's a vibrator.
That isn't going to help.
I mean, can you think of anybody off the top of your head?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Okay.
Hello.
Who do you think is the biggest snub?
Yeah, we're here, man.
Owen Hart. Because I don't think enough people give him enough credit. I mean, the guy was great.
Is Owen Hart out because he's snubbed, or is he out because of family?
Well, we're talking about a professional wrestling Hall of Fame, so not WWE's Hall of Fame, because that's just
Right.
all politics. And that will stay only politics until Macho Man Randy Savage goes into it. But, Owen Hart, I don't think he gets enough credit.
I think he gets plenty of credit.
I don't think so.
I think he's not in there because of obvious reasons.
Well, no, his wife cannot keep him out of a professional wrestling Hall of Fame if there actually was one. She keeps him out of the WWE one because she doesn't want them profiting from his name.
Yes,
And
that is right.
that was the agreement they made.
Yes, that's why everything was pulled, and she owns full rights of
That's
his
why she got
name.
all pissy a few years ago because they put him in the Hart documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep. Because basically she owns all the rights to him.
Which is a shame. Which is a shame because all she does, as the
It
selfish
sits in a
bitch
closet.
that she is, and I'll say it.
It does. It sits in a closet. She
it's-
doesn't utilize it for.
She's destroying her husband's legacy.
Yeah.
But besides from that, real wrestling fans, I still don't think they put Owen in the class. Because he was never world champ and he had this. But I mean the guy was great. He could be funny, he could be serious with the whole I'm not a nugget and I'm better than you, Brett, and he had amazing matches with every single guy. He was in
Wasn't one of his
and
characters.
every gimmick that he had, he worked.
Yeah.
I like
Whether
the
he was the
gimmick when he
Rocket,
was
the King of Hearts.
Is that the one, the Rocket, when he was all in blue?
No, the Blue Blazer.
The Blue Blazer, yeah. I love that one. That
The
one was
Rocket's
good,
when he was
man.
a Coco making his debut in
Yeah.
WWE for the most part. Breaking out to actually see his face. I mean, the guy had amazing matches against Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels and British Bulldog and Bret Hart. I've even seen him pull Psycho Sid through a great match. The guy was just amazing. And he was funny on a microphone. And he could be serious on a microphone. I think I've seen him cut 2 bad promos the entire time he cut promos. And one of them was at 1994's Royal Rumble when he said he kicked his leg out of his leg. And that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg. Meanwhile, he just wrestled for half an hour and he's got spit on the side of his mouth when he's cutting the promo. Like they literally just grabbed him and said, "Hey, we need you to cut a promo real quick." And it's like, all right, yeah, I'll probably be winded too and cut a bad promo.
But you know what? He did it, and he did it with pride.
The guy was amazing, and I don't think he gets enough credit. Let's ask Tommy a super question. Tommy, and then we'll close out the show. Who do you think the greatest wrestler of all time is that never held a top-tier championship? I'm talking AWA, I'm talking WWE, I'm talking WCW, NWA, ECW, TNA. Never held a top-tier championship. I answered this already because I just vouched for Owen Hart, and that would be my pick.
You would pick Owen?
Yeah.
Shit. I can't even.
There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, there is.
There's a few of them.
If you want to narrow it down to, say, WCW and WWE and TNA, even, we can narrow it down. That makes it easier. Because AWA's got a rich history, and NWA, of course, got a rich history as well.
Now, you're talking all the way down to... I'm going Bruno Sammartino time.
Yeah, in the modern era. We'll say the modern era starts in the 60s.
Jeez, man, this is
a
like,
good,
it's a good one.
Good question of the night.
You know
a
what?
top tier title. That what are we considering that?
A WWE championship.
The
All right, so we're
championship
considering
belt.
the world title.
Yeah, the world title.
Um,
Either version in WWE's case.
or in any Fed.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
But we'll narrow it down to say TNA, ECW, WCW, and WWE.
We'll basically say a world title.
Yeah. Well, no, AWA
And
is a
yours
world
is
title.
Chris Benoit.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, because
No,
he
Chris
couldn't.
Benoit's
He
held
held
the
one.
title.
He held one. He held WCW and WWE.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But I've always been an Arn Anderson fan.
Oh, that's a good one.
And Arn Anderson
I
has
was going
never
there.
held a world title.
No,
That's
he
a good
hasn't.
one.
And the man cut a promo. The man was a presence. Well,
I
is
would-
a,
yeah,
Well, when he
that's-
was wrestling, he was a presence.
The enforcer.
That's
Oh.
where I would
No,
go
who's-
to.
You know
yeah.
who's another good one?
Who?
Ted DiBiase. He never.
Senior?
Yeah, he never held the world title in any of those.
No, because do you know the story of his belt? That his $1 million belt.
Yeah. Please enlighten me.
Well, the
Or
whole
try.
No, well, I know right from the horse's mouth is the fact that this is behind the scenes stuff where that he wanted and tried to work to see if he can become the WWE champion, and they kept on denying him. Where that he's going to get title shots, but there's no way of him ever winning. So the purpose, McMahon said, is you can do whatever you want, but you're not getting it. So he created the $1 million belt and said, you know what? I'm permanently champion in my own way, in my own time, and I always will be. And I'll be champion to everybody outside in that arena, auditorium, wherever it may be, at that venue where I'm at. It doesn't matter. I'm always the champion. And that's how he became, and he brought in that belt.
And then he lost to Virgil, and
Yep.
the belt lost all prestige.
Yeah. And now his son carries that belt around.
Wrestling superstar,
Yep.
Virgil. Mr. Perfect, that's another one. He never held a world title.
Paul Orndorff.
Never held a world title, no.
Paul Orndorff is pretty good.
No,
I
but
liked
didn't Paul
him.
Wait a
Orndorff?
second.
No, Paul
Paul
Orndorff
Orndorff was WWE champion.
No, he wasn't WWE
Or
champion.
WWF
He was
champion.
WCW champion.
WCW.
You sure he wasn't?
Pretty
a-
positive
No,
Paul Orndorff was
WCW, I
WCW
believe.
champion.
And if anybody knows of it, if we're wrong, just
No,
chime in
yeah.
and let us know.
Let us know. Post it on the Feel in the Face
Yeah.
Facebook page.
I
And
think
make
it
sure
was.
you get your votes in, too. Polling
Yeah.
closes January 3rd. Don't let these guys run away with it.
No.
You know,
Especially
share
you
the
guys,
links.
with the main thing,
if you
whatever
got less
category.
than 15% of the vote on your particular award, you need
Yeah,
to get out
whatever
there
category,
and get that.
pull your
street
grandmother
team.
up and
Yeah.
tell her to vote for you.
Explain to her
I
what
know
an
it's
IP
marking
address
out.
is.
Don't worry about it.
But I think that's it. That's it for the show tonight.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know what? Hey, wait a minute. You know what? Friday night, me and Sean are going to be up in FSW in
Okay.
Brooklyn.
Okay.
So if you guys are out in Brooklyn, come and check us out. We'll be there, FSW. It's going to be a hell of a show. Jigsaw is
good.
going to be there.
Sounds good.
Colt Cabana is going to be
Suntan,
there.
right? Suntan?
Suntan's going to be in action. Come and
Okay.
check him out with FSW.
All right.
And Saturday, I'll be at a MMA tournament in St. Joseph's College in Patchogue.
Okay.
So, come check us out. All right.
Orndorff has never held.
Okay. I'm
WWF
sorry.
champion.
All right. Well,
Well,
there you
about
go.
WCW.
I'm just checking.
But
We'll check WCW and we'll find out. We'll post it on the Facebook feed.
yeah, we'll post it out for you. But we've
all
got a
right.
busy schedule ahead of the weekend.
You know who else has never held?
He's still
You don't want
harping
the
on
show
this.
to end,
No,
do you?
I do because I want to go.
Yeah, who else?
One more. Jake the Snake.
Yeah, Jake the Snake never did, yeah.
Jake. Yeah. I
Never
think he
held.
has.
Nope.
No, he never did.
I'm looking at it right here. Never held.
Well,
the
not
world title.
WWE. I don't think he held
No.
WCW either, though, because he was only there for like a couple of years.
Well, Sean was looking it up. I think he has the info there.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that was a man that deserved the belt.
Yeah.
The championship,
Yeah.
we're stating. Because he, not only in person, he's a great guy.
You know what? I'm looking
in the
at
ring,
this.
Awesome.
I'm looking at this from the Bleacher Report, and I think we're going to post this on the Facebook page just so interested people can take a look at it.
All right. Well,
But let's close it out.
Let's sign it out.
Definitely, man.
This is our second to last show of the year. Next
Oh,
week,
yeah.
our last show
Next
of the year
week,
before
Mugs
the holiday.
and Cocoa.
Oh, yeah.
Mugs and Cocoa, last
Free
show of the
show.
year before we take our holiday hiatus and come back
For 2
for the
weeks.
first show of the new year,
Oh, yeah.
For 2
which
weeks,
is
you're
the
not.
Smarky Awards.
For 2 weeks, no heel and face. Whatever is
The
somebody gonna
Smarky
do.
Awards.
The Smarky Awards.
All right, but
Oh Lord, help
for
us all.
for the face Tommy C and the heel Sean Walsh, this is the smooth voice
All
Syth,
right.
Ryan Perry, taking you out to those groovy tunes of the 1980s. No, I'm only kidding. We'll see you guys next week.
All
Bow,
right.
chicka, bow, bow,
Worship the
chicka,
ring.
bow, bow.
All right.